this door with the key of entertainment. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of music. A dimension of comedy. A dimension of brotherhood. You've just crossed over into WTF Nation Radio.
It was what's the name of the station again? WTF Nation Radio's first ever lunchtime show. Not entirely true. Those of you who have been around for a while will remember Strike used to do a lunch show on WTF Nation Radio. And real life kind of happened, and he had to give up his position here with WTF Nation Radio. Strike's still a friend of the station, though. Hey, Strike, if you're listening, how you doing? He's back on the East Coast. Go Strike. But anyway, I got to listen to some of Pi's show today. I got to tell you guys, I really enjoyed it. A lot of informative stuff. It's not easy to do one of these shows on your own. It's a lot easier when you've got someone to bounce things off of. And all Pi had to bounce things off of was his own dome. Or maybe the wall in front of him. But look forward to more of Pi at lunchtime. I think he said he's going to start out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on WTF Nation Radio. So I enjoyed what little bit of it I got to hear. Music you don't ordinarily get to hear on WTF Nation Radio. It wasn't just the auto DJ. It was a real live, sort of alive person smashing buttons. Let's get to some music. I'll be back here shortly to cover the first story of the night. I've got some stuff to talk about tonight. Some serious Hi, I'm Redleg. Every day, across the WTF nation, thousands of t-shirts go unsold. They're left alone, cold and afraid, and are crying out for help. But for just $17.76, you can rescue a shirt from a lifetime of neglect in a cold, dark storage facility. Visit the shop at WTFNationRadio.com right now, where you can view pictures of helpless t-shirts in need of a home. Please, won't you give these shirts a home before it's too late? That was stupid.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. This is your WTF main page update with the nasty.
Hundreds marched in the Bataan Memorial Death March last weekend at White Sands, New Mexico. One walker that deserves to be recognized is retired Colonel Ben Scardon, a 98-year-old World War II vet who survived the Bataan Death March in 1942. He has been walking in the Bataan Memorial Death March for over a decade and has an amazing story we shared on the main page. One soldier took it to the local yard sale sites to complete his corrective training. A soldier stationed at Fort Stewart is seeking somebody to write his essay on what can happen if I leave my medication around. Considering how much attention the post got, the essay is going to be the least of his worries. The WTF Egg Hunt is happening this week. Fort Bragg, Fort Hood, Joint Base Lewis McChord, Fort Carson, and Fort Gordon are going to get a visit from the WTF Bunny. On the morning of March 23rd, the main page will release 10-digit grid coordinates for the locations of each egg hidden in 5 Army posts. Only 1 egg on each base will have a prize.
This has been your U.S. Army WTF Moments main page update.
Well, okay, let's do radio. Joined by Raptor Mom. Raptor Mom.
Yes. Hi. Hi, y'all.
Hi. And Pine's here. Oh, there's the Mini in the background.
Birdie. Birdie.
The Mini wants everyone to do shots. So let's do shots. So, Pi, how did you enjoy your first time out doing a solo show during the lunchtime hour?
It wasn't that bad, man. It wasn't that bad. I guess gathering decent stories is the hardest part. There's a lot of fucking corruption in the military, man. I know the military is a whole bunch of bullshit, but once you actually sit down and try and find some articles to talk about, holy fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot. That kind of leads into the first story that I wanted to do tonight. The headline reads, members of Leavenworth 10 languish in military prison while Guantanamo detainees freed. It's no secret that the Obama administration's emptying the Guantanamo Bay detention facility of avowed terrorists captured fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq. Like, that's not news. But several American service members languish in another military prison for actions on those same battlefields that their supporters say merit clemency, if not gratitude. And here's the phone again. It's the same number. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I called you before. You told me to text you later, 8:15.
Can anybody understand this caller?
Something about texting or calling you later or something.
Oh, well, you can call me now. What's on your mind? All right, I got to move on. I don't have all night to play fucking phone games. Among the prison population at Fort Leavenworth in Kansas are remaining members of the so-called Leavenworth 10. These are convicted service members doing terms ranging from 10 to 40 years for heat-of-the-battle decisions their supporters say saved American lives. The very people who protect our freedoms and liberties are having their own freedoms and liberties taken away, said retired U.S. Army Colonel Allen West, a former congressman and political commentator. I think it's appalling No one's talking about this issue. You guys know who Colonel West is, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't.
No fucking idea.
I like Colonel West. He is very outspoken and pro-military. He's just a good, solid dude. The Leavenworth 10 is a name given to a fluctuating number of men housed at Leavenworth for actions in Iraq and Afghanistan that their supporters say were justified. Over the years, a handful have been paroled, and more have been incarcerated. Among the more well-known cases is that of Army First Lieutenant Clint Lawrence, who's serving a 20-year sentence for ordering his men to shoot 2 suspected Taliban scouts in July 2012 in the Kandahar province of Afghanistan. Lawrence had just taken command of the platoon after the prior leader and several others were killed days before. The Taliban suspects were on motorcycles and matched descriptions given by a pilot who flew over the area earlier and spotted them as scouts. Critics say Lawrence was given a military trial and his conviction was based in large part on the testimony of men serving under him. So that's one case. Now here's another. It was September of 2010 when Sergeant Derek Miller of Maryland, on a combat mission in Taliban-held area of Afghanistan, was warned that unit's base had been penetrated. An Afghan suspected of being an enemy combatant was brought to Miller for interrogation and wound up dead. Miller claimed the suspect tried to grab his gun and that he shot him in self-defense. Sergeant Miller was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. So the nuts and bolts of this story is that while the Obama administration is releasing terrorists from the Guantanamo Bay detention facility, numerous servicemen whose actions were perpetrated in that same conflict, on those same battlefields, languish in prison. So if you're going to get Obama, Commander-in-Chief Dickweed, you and all of your cronies, if you're going to free the terrorists, the avowed terrorists who were captured in Afghanistan and Iraq, I think you should give a look to these guys who made snap decisions in the same conflict, on the same battlefields, and under the same circumstances.
I mean, he's all about the injustice.
Well, how about the injustices that have been perpetrated on fighting men of the United States Armed Forces?
That doesn't exist with him.
No, it doesn't.
All he's done is try to destroy the military since the day he took office.
Another thing is, too, is like most of those Gitmo detainees, it's kind of a tongue twister, but a lot of them have been recaptured.
Well, recaptured or killed because they were doing dumb shit.
They went straight back to the whole reason that they were detained in the first place. These guys, these soldiers, however, I don't think that if they were released would go. I think that they would just go on living their lives. When concerns over appeasing a foreign country are allowed to interfere with justice for the purpose of the U.S. government or the military demonstrating that we, the military or the U.S. government, will hold our soldiers accountable using a fatally flawed military judicial system, it doesn't matter what the truth is. It matters only that there is the appearance of the truth. Wrote, Master Sergeant John Hartley. He was a highly decorated 20-year vet who served in Operation Desert Storm and did another 3 tours during the Iraq War. And he's serving a life sentence at Leavenworth. His conviction stems from an April 2007 incident in Iraq. Come on, computer, cooperate with me here. In which he and his unit captured enemies following a firefight. He radioed a U.S. detention facility to notify officials he was bringing in 4 prisoners, but was ordered to let them go. 2 years later, a sergeant who had served with Hatley, Jesse Cunningham, was facing charges for assaulting another officer and falling asleep at his post. As leverage for a plea deal, he told investigators that Hatley and 2 other officers had taken the insurgents to a remote location, blindfolded them, and shot each in the back of the head. He claimed their bodies were dumped in a canal, though none was ever found. Hatley, now age 47, insists that he and his men let the insurgents go, but believes he was punished in the interest of the government's relations with Baghdad. So, here's a conviction based solely on witness testimony. By all accounts, not a very credible witness. He was testifying in order to save his own skin. No physical evidence, not even any circumstantial evidence. The guy's serving a life sentence. There's the justice system at work in the name of foreign relations. It seems.
Well, it seems like you're always going to lose when someone has some kind of political agenda.
Especially with this administration, who, according to some people, is a pro-Islam administration. Like Obama's agenda is furthering Islam.
Well, I mean, you can't really disagree with that. If you look at everything that's happened, I mean, it's all been pro-Islam.
It would appear as so. And I guess a lot of that is subjective or objective. But how else are we supposed to see things when Obama's kind of MO has been to empathize and sympathize with those who would destroy this country? I mean, that's the perception that we get, right? Ice, go ahead and call in. You're welcome on my show, of course. Ice is pissed off. So, what's it going to take to get another look at these cases? Obama on his way out, surely, as every other president has at the end of his term, is going to issue some pardons. What are the odds that enough people could get behind these guys and get some or all of these soldiers pardoned?
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either. Because
unless it's in the best interest of Obama and his agenda, I don't think shit's going to happen.
I don't either. And I think Obama wants to go out looking like he was a strong president, even though there is absolutely no evidence whatsoever to support that theory. I've said it before on the show, and I'll say it again. Obama has done more to divide this country than any other president ever in the history of the United States of America. We have regressed in terms of race relations in this country. We have regressed in terms of the military of the United States of America being a superpower. We have regressed in terms of the military of the United States of America appearing to be one solid, cohesive unit. Some people don't even take this country seriously anymore, and it starts at the top.
Well, did you see Obama went to the famous fucking Cuba? He went to Cuba for the first time in I don't fucking know how many years, and the Castro dude wasn't even there. Like, he was there for other fucking political dignitaries when they showed up in Cuba. But when Obama went, he wasn't there. He essentially told him, go fuck yourself.
Well, and a lot of people are hung up on the fact that Obama would rather go to South by Southwest than go to former First Lady Nancy Reagan's funeral. And again, they're echoing that sentiment again, that he had gone to Cuba to, I guess, strengthen the diplomatic relations with a communist country rather than make an appearance at former First Lady Nancy Reagan's funeral. He is not popular in the eyes of those of us who answered the call, put on the uniform, strapped up, and went over there and took care of business. The military, by and large, while they're living up to their oaths to support and defend the Constitution and obey the orders of those appointed above them, are becoming increasingly vocal about their disdain for the commander-in-chief, almost to the point of where some people have had to say, tone it down a notch at the expense of, sounding, I don't know. I don't want to say treasonous. They don't support the president, and rightfully so. I don't support the president. The president has done nothing but make this country look weak. Obama's early claim to fame was that he captured Osama bin Laden. He didn't do that. He just happened to be in office when it happened. I issued the order.
Don't forget.
I could have issued the fucking order.
This motherfucker won the Nobel Peace Prize. He's got to be special.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how you win a Nobel Peace Prize when you're like a few months into office.
It's all a game. These political dickweeds are playing games with the rest of the world and with the citizens of this country. They've lost sight of what the presidency and the government as a whole is supposed to be. It's sickening. And I can't help but think that it's going to go from bad to worse. Whoever it is, Trump, Clinton, Sanders, doesn't make a fuck. It's all shit. So, I can understand why people are increasingly looking at this country and kind of shaking their head that we've got a caller. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Preacher.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much. What show did I just call into?
You just called into WTF Nation Radio. This is Redleg.
God damn it, Redleg. Dan, I was trying to get the fucking show that's going on our network, and this dipshit gave me your guys' show.
Who gave you our number?
Oh, you know what it is. The lovely co-owner of the network.
Yes.
And my producer.
Well, good on him.
I want to fire that guy.
I should try to call him next.
You should. Hey, thanks for having me on WTF.
All right, Preacher, have fun.
Thanks, brother.
What the fuck is going on over there with those guys? Oh, man. That's funny. Look at Dan with the pranks. I should call Dan. All right, enough about that. Unless someone wants to call in, 415-889-8367. 415-88-WTFNR if you'd like to call in and talk on the show tonight. Just remember the gist of that story is that there are soldiers, servicemen from the United States languishing in federal and military prison for far less than the detainees at Guantanamo Bay were being held for and are being systematically released. Avowed terrorists released back into the wild. That's your tax dollars at work. I saw, here's another story that I saw today that kind of made me shake my head. This is totally different than what we just talked about, but it kind of speaks volumes about the direction this country's headed. I can't help but laugh at this. Video surfaced on social media yesterday of a costumed mall Easter bunny throwing punches with shoppers at the Newport Mall in Jersey City, New Jersey. Apparently, it all went down as customers were getting their picture taken with the iconic holiday rabbit. Here's the phone again. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. And they hung up. Probably Preacher again. Police say it all started when a 1-year-old girl slipped out of her chair after posing for a photo with the bunny. The girl's father reportedly shouted at the 22-year-old man in the costume, then started throwing punches. It is unclear if there were any injuries or arrests. And, here's the video.
Gang, gang, gang. Gang.
So the Easter Bunny's throwing down. Well, there's more than one fight going on here. No, that's security trying to pull the Easter Bunny and the guy apart. Of course, you can't go anywhere without somebody filming you with a phone or something. Easter Bunny dropped his gloves with this guy. Another harbinger of where this country's headed.
Why you got beat up on the Easter Bunny, man?
Let's see. There's more of the story somewhere else that said, the girl's father, I guess, assaulted the Easter Bunny because his kid slipped out of the Easter Bunny's lap. So the Easter Bunny wasn't having it. Stood up and exchanged blows with this guy.
Well, our Easter bunnies usually end up soaking in buttermilk.
Right. Oh, right. Here's the phones again. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Yeah, my question was, where do you guys stand with the whole Black Lives Matter thing? Because, the whole time I was in, it didn't matter color. Everybody was one. We were always all told we were green.
We've covered the Black Lives Matter thing several times on this show, and
right on. And I've just started kind of watching it.
No, that's cool. Here, I'll give you my unabashed, unbiased opinion about the Black Lives Matter thing. It is a waste of time on the part of all those involved, and here's why. Like I said earlier, we are regressing in terms of race relations in this country, and the media, the mainstream media, and the Obama administration are encouraging these uprisings on part of the Black Lives Matter movement. And listen, I'm an ex-cop. I was a police officer for 4 years after I got out of the Army. And this was 1999 through 2003, and I hung up my badge and moved on to other things. But just since then, the direction that this country is heading in terms of race relations is becoming more and more divisive by the day. Black Lives Matter was initially started as a kind of a militant radicalist movement, and it's become pervasive to the point to where people actually see this as a legitimate type of movement, and it's not. It's an attempt by a small group of people to rise up against those who are charged with enforcing the laws and protecting public safety. And it's become so pervasive to the point that Barack Obama is siding with the Black Lives Matter movement. Do you think that the Department of Justice gave one iota of a fuck about what was going on in Ferguson, Missouri until it made national headlines and this whole Black Lives Matter movement started? And then the Department of Justice sticks their nose in it and conducts an investigation, only to find out on the tail end of their investigation that the only thing that was going on untoward in that police department was the same thing that's probably going on in at 80% of the police departments around this country, and that they had a few bad apples, and it was totally unrelated to the incident where Officer Darren Wilson shot and killed Michael Brown, and justifiably so. Anybody who thinks for 1 second that Michael Brown was murdered is out of their fucking mind. So
and that was my thing was, I watched that whole thing go down, and I agree with you that where he has been the division in this country. He really has been the division in this country. And my biggest thing with it was, how did that affect the military, I guess? The brothers and sisters in arms that are fighting every day. How did that, did it, because I've been out for several years now, how does it affect the military?
Well, you can't help but think that anything that begins outside of the military is going to creep in to the ranks. And I don't know, I've been out of the military since 1998, and I have no problem telling the listening audience that while I'm a veteran, I'm so out of touch with the military now that I don't know and I don't fully understand what goes on within the ranks. And now we do have some show hosts who are active duty and could probably tell you more about how this affects day-to-day life. But you got to think, man, if this stuff is happening in the civilian world, and then, fast forward a couple of years and these some of these kids have been, for lack of a better term, indoctrinated in this Black Lives Matter movement. They bring that into the military with them. Or the flip side of that coin, some people have been indoctrinated in the anti-Black Lives Matter movement, and they bring that into the military with them. At some point, it's going to come to a head, and there's going to be division within the military. I thought something you said was very insightful, in that the military preaches there is no color, there is no difference, there's no ethnicity. We're all green. And that was one of the things that I really loved and enjoyed about the military is that, you know, everybody started from the same basic foundation. If you wanted to be a shitbag, you made yourself a shitbag. The NCOs cared. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for today's NCOs, and I would hope.
Well, and I got out in 2010 is when I got out, and I mean that was how I was. I cared. If you cared, I cared. If you didn't care, then I didn't care. You know, to an extent, I tried to make you care, but you can only force a person so far. And I just wondered where, you know, I've been out for so long now that I just was so curious. How has this movement affected, you know, the ranks?
You know, that's a very interesting question. And I would hope that somebody who's listening who is either still in or recently separated from the military would call the show. 415-889-8367. 415-88-WTFNR. Call us and tell us what the effect of the Black Lives Matter or any other type of movement has had on the ranks.
Any movement. You know, whether it's white lives matter, black lives matter, all lives matter. I mean, it's irrelevant to the military, and it has concerned me so much that this has bled over into the military, this whole Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, All Lives Matter. I mean, for us, you know, it was, you know, if you were green, you were green, and we were all on the same team. And to see, you know, this huge division between Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, it really just concerns me how it affects the climate within, you know, the military now.
Well, if there is a place in this country where a racial or other type of division does not belong, it's in the military. Because all of us who have been there know that we all count on each other. We all depend on each other, brothers and sisters.
Yeah. When bullets are going down range, when you need your buddy, when, you know, whether it's bullets going down range or you had a fight with your wife that night, when you need your buddy, it didn't matter if you was black, white, brown, red, yellow, orange. It didn't matter. You know, your battle buddy was there for you.
That's absolutely right. And that's a great call and a great question, man. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, hey, man, I'm going to let you get back to other callers, and thanks for taking me.
Okay, brother. Appreciate the call.
Yep.
You know, Ice brings up a good point. He says, try to correct black females now. Like, I got out about a year ago, and when I was in, if someone was fucked up, you know, I called them out on it, you know, in a professional fucking way. You know, sometimes I got heat from it, sometimes I didn't. But, I mean, if you see some of the posts or some of the messages that come through the main page, and, you know, everyone knows and about that stigma is like, I'm an E7, I do what I want, fuck you, I don't care. That whole kind of mindset is now being applied to black females. You know, 9 times out of 10, if there's an issue with a black female, it's going to be the hair. And either you're racist when you call them out on it, or when you do call them out on it, no one gives a fuck because they don't want to action it because they're afraid to be called racist. So, I mean, that's one big thing. I don't think it's directly the whole Black Lives Movement thing. I think it's just the way the country's going, the way society's going right now. Is the whole thing's a fucking mess. So, and this Black Lives Movement, you know, is helping with that.
So what you're telling me is that the black female, and I know it sounds like we're singling them out, but I too have seen that these pictures sent in and these posts that have been or these messages that have been sent in, and on the one hand, it feels like and it seems like that one particular group is being singled out, the black female soldier. But on the other hand, when you see it time and again, deliberate, no gray area, deliberate violations of AR 670-1 as it applies to how your hair could be. I mean, we see them over and over and over, and it's always the same thing. The question is asked, did anyone make a correction? And it's the same answer. Well, no, nobody made a correction, or we tried, and we're accused of being racist. And like the caller just said, there is no room for racism in the United States military. So if you're fucked up and you're in violation of the regulation which governs how you can wear your hair, you fix it. Or you get what you got coming, Article 15. You don't like that? Get out of the Army.
You know, during my research for these lunchtime shows, which I do on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I read this article, and it was saying, fuck, I can't remember what it was saying now. My mind just went blank.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. I can't remember. I'm done.
So the fact that someone would be so concerned that they're being accused of racism and would not offer up a correction. I mean, are these people who are could be making corrections but aren't senior to those the subjects of these photographs and complaints, or not? If you outrank you don't even have to outrank them. They're in violation of AR 670-1. Say something.
Yeah, but I think where it comes to that is, all right, say there's, for example, an E5 that's fucked up. You know, for example, we're going to use the black female soldier as an example. You know, the hair's clearly out of regulation. Now, whether it be, you know, I'm a staff sergeant, fucking some first class, or let's just say I'm even an E5. I go up and I correct them in the most fucking politically correct, polite, professional fucking possible way. I'm either going to be told to fuck off, mind my own business, or it's going to go up the chain to the first sergeant, like, hey, he spoke to me in a bad way and he hurt my feelings, or he spoke to me disrespectfully and it's because I'm black, or, you know, they're picking on me. It's going to be something like that. So then people don't bother because they see people getting shit when they try to correct someone. So they don't fucking bother. Look, whatever, ain't my problem. I'll let someone else with higher fucking rank do it. But person with higher rank, A, well, that's not my job. My Joe should be doing that. And B, well, what if I get fucking complained?
My career's on the line.
There you go. And that's what today's NCOs have now become. Not only do you have an unbelievable amount of shitbag fucking senior NCOs, and they were essentially grew in the Army because of the fucking war and shit. So they're there, but now they're like, oh, hey, it's my career. All I got to do is write it out another fucking 6 years and I'm good. So they sit back and they become that piece of shit behind a fucking desk, and it's not their problem. They don't give a fuck. They're looking out for themselves.
How would you like to have 15, 17, 18, 19 years invested in the United States Army, only to have your career derailed by a female soldier whose hair was fucked up and accused you of unprofessional conduct or something like that, and then have your chain of command side with her simply because she's a female, she's a minority, you're harassing her, leave her the fuck alone, when all you're trying to do is A, enforce the regulations set forth by the Department of the Army, and B, set an example for the soldiers that you've been appointed to lead. and set the example for. So there's no fucking place for politics in the Army, especially not in the NCO Corps. I know some of the commissioned officers play politics. It's always been that way. But as a non-commissioned officer, a leader of men, there's no, you know what, Pi? I am so glad I was in a combat arms unit. And I know it sounds misogynistic, but I'm glad I never had to deal with female soldiers. I don't think I could have fucking handled it. I really don't.
So I have a question, and I don't know if, like, you know how in certain states somebody can with the video, well, some states you can legally record someone with one party knowing, but however, you've got all these videos going on social media now. I'm surprised that more, like, and I don't know if it's with or without, or against regulations in the military. I'm surprised people haven't started recording their interactions when they counsel someone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, for the protection of the parties involved.
Yeah, you bring up actually a good point there. I've never thought about it. The soldiers I've counseled have just been, regular on fucking paper, or, pull them to the side and fucking say, hey, sort your fucking shit out. You're a good dude. Fucking, work your shit out. I've never actually fucking thought about that. Can that be admissible in an Article 15 packet?
Well, you remember when it used to be that the chain of command sided with the senior soldier or whoever seemed to be in the right and was doing the just thing, and if a private whined about maltreatment, or a specialist whined about a squad leader maltreating him or her, they told the specialist or the private to suck it up, grow a pair and fucking soldier on. Not, well, now we got to have classes. Or we need to see proof or put something on paper. It's a fucking joke. Oh, we got a phone call. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
See that?
We got you worked up,
I just
right?
called in a minute ago. That's the thing with the counseling. You shouldn't be worried about what somebody else is going to think. I mean, if you're right in the counseling, and the AR should support you in that counseling. You shouldn't worry about having to record it or anything else. I mean, what you're going to put on that paper is what, matters.
This tells me that there's a lack of trust within the, quote, middle management of the Army. They don't trust the NCOs to do the right thing. You're right. That's the way it should be. But based on everything I've heard and seen, that's not how it is anymore.
Yeah. And that's what saddens me, because the fact of the matter is that's what matters. The regulation governs what we as NCOs can do, and they should trust us as NCOs to do what the regulation states.
Yes, but then it's all good and well saying, hey, the regulation is the letter of the law. Whether you're right or wrong, you follow the regulation, and if you're fucked up, you're fucked up. But when someone feels their career is now in jeopardy over some bullshit, are they going to make the decision to carry on and follow that regulation, even though, someone's comment may, fuck up their career or may put them in a bad position? I mean, and that's essentially the environment of the Army today.
And I agree, but that's where the Army today needs to look at that and say, this isn't an NCO we need. Because if they're more worried about their career than, what needs to be projected for the force, then that's not an NCO.
Oh, I totally agree. But let's just say, for example, you get rid of all them shitbag NCOs, the ones that are too busy looking at themselves and their own career rather than what they should be doing. You're going to lose maybe half, 3/4 of the fucking senior NCOs.
Right, you create a huge void that's filled by who?
Oh, agreed. A huge void that's filled by people that should not be filled by that void. I agree wholeheartedly, but it disheartens me that the NCO Corps has become that. We are the backbone of the Army.
Yep. And it's, it's been a progression. It hasn't always been like this. It's progressed to this point. But like Pi says, you get rid of the shitbags, you lose half your NCO corps. Somebody's got to fill the ranks.
And it's just going to end up being the same way.
It's a vicious cycle that gets worse and worse. And somewhere somebody's going to have to step up and start and recreate the NCOs of old, I guess. The ones that didn't take any shit. The ones that, it was tough love. But they wanted to see their soldiers develop and become them. And in essence, what has happened is all this touchy-feely political shit has got these NCOs gun-shy to the point to where all they want to do is ride out their 20 and get out.
Yeah, and see, that's wrong. I was always brought up, you're bringing up the next guy to replace you. You're bringing up the next guy to replace you. You're bringing up the next guy to defend the Constitution. You're bringing up the next guy to defend this country. He should embody what you believed the Constitution was. And regardless of what I believe the Constitution was, regardless of what I believed my oath was, it is what it was. And the people that I was trying to bring up behind me should embody that.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's not what you think it says. It's what the fuck it says that matters.
Exactly.
We got another caller, 845. You're on the air. Go ahead.
How you doing? Yeah, I actually I was separated in 2011, and the last thing my senior NCO said to me was, "Yes, you were fucked." I took my Article 15 and soldiered on. My ex-wife kind of just pushed the issue. But neither here nor there. The NCO corps just let everybody down. They're now spotlighters or officers in disguise.
But why do you think they ended up that way? What has driven these NCOs, the NCO corps, to take a more hands-off approach?
It's fear.
It's exactly right. It's fear of reprisal.
Right. It's exactly right. It's fear. Because I tell you right now, when I was in Korea and I was an NCO, I was directed to give oak tree counseling every Friday to know where my soldiers were at every minute of every hour of the weekend. And if they went out and they got a DUI that weekend, then that was my fault. And these NCOs are scared for their rank because they're afraid their soldiers are going to go out and do something that weekend that's going to cause them their rank when they have no control over that whatsoever. And I believe in under the oak tree counseling. I think it's a great thing. But at the same time, the Army has to understand that you can't sit next to every single soldier every weekend and control their every movement. We are all still human beings. We are all still people at the end of the weekend.
Well, the thing is they're making you accountable for the soldiers, but they're not allowing you, they're not providing you with the tools to mold these soldiers. So,
Absolutely.
You're responsible for their conduct, but then you're not allowed to smash their ass when they fuck up. It's a lose-lose situation.
Away the pride.
Exactly.
There used to be a level of pride to say, I'm my soldier's shit filter. I took a squad leader position as an E3.
Pride, you would have 10 other NCOs standing behind you in line saying, I support this man or woman. And now you don't have that because they are so afraid if they support you in punishing a soldier for, a legitimate wrong, then they're going to get fried for it at the same time.
And in the process, they're breeding
the punishment's
another.
not coming from first-line leadership either. That's another problem. The punishment comes straight from the top. There's NCOs, first-line leaders, are shit filters. I used to be proud to take my ass chewing from a sergeant major. I was a specialist, and I got my ass ripped apart for PFCs. And it was a good feeling because I knew I had to bring down punishment, but it was okay because I filtered my sergeant major, first sergeant from having to deal with that.
You're breeding by doing that, by not doing that. You're breeding another generation of shitbag soldiers. Pi, I think Pi had a point to make. What were you going to say, Pi?
That you weren't a good NCO unless you had an Article 15 yourself. And I didn't never understand that. But there's some truth to that, because you'd been there, you'd done that, you'd got in trouble yourself, and you accepted it, you owned it. And you respected your NCO for trying to move you in the right way. And nowadays, you know, when a soldier gets in trouble, they don't respect their NCO for trying to move them in the right direction.
No, because the only thing an NCO does is stand there for a rest.
Getting them in trouble, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. I think
NCOs
Pi's got
don't bring down the punishment.
Pi's got
They're
something
sitting
he
there
wants to
for a
say,
rest,
guys, and
getting
then
their ass.
after Pi makes his point, we got to take a break. Go ahead, Pi.
Why aren't these shitbags getting chaptered is what I'm wondering. I mean, okay, so you have a couple of shitbags that go out. I'm going to use an example of when I was a young private. And, you know, we had this corporal come in from Korea. Within 2 months, he was busted down to specialist from a DUI. The very next month, he got another DUI. So then he got 45-45. Well, during that 45-45, he got another DUI. And then they finally decided to chapter him.
Who's got the barking cat? That sounds like a cat barking.
Yeah, I do. My German Shepherd's trying to fuck my Chihuahua.
Oh.
Nice.
Right on.
But, yeah, so, like, why, for, like, that example, shut up! For that example, like, why does it take, like, fucking 5 months to chapter this fucking dog? I'm a fucking skinny.
Well, Redleg, thank
because
you for
NCOs aren't
letting me
fucking
voice my
skull
concerns tonight.
Absolutely, man.
I'm going to let everybody else have it for the night.
All right, brother.
Take your break that you need, brother. I know you need one. I can see it on your face.
I got to go get a beer, man.
Oh, I feel you. That's why I had kids. Go get me a beer, son.
Oh, man. I got to trade garbage dog to go get me a beer. All right, man. Hey, thanks for the call.
Hey, man, thank you for letting me vent my voice tonight.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, man. Yeah, let's take a break, guys, and I'm going to play some Redcon 1. If, in case you missed it, we are going to be at the Redcon 1 5th Anniversary Music and Awards Show this weekend in Mesa, Arizona. I'm going to be there. Raptor 7's going to be there. Kaz is going to be there. Who else is going to be there? Omen, Andy, Why Not's going to be there. Minx is going to be there. A lot of the WTF Nation Radio going to be in Arizona this weekend.
Wait, what for?
We're nominated for. Have you heard? WTF Nation Radio has been nominated in the Best Warfighter Radio category.
Damn, we're actually doing something right.
Right?
Damn.
So good luck to us, I guess, right? Maybe we'll bring home a trophy and put it in the WTF Nation Radio trophy case.
That'd be cool. We got to build one.
I'll just set it on the desk here.
Yeah, that works.
All right, so we're going to take a break. Here's some Redcon 1. This is Elevate. We'll be right back on WTF Nation Radio.
When I go home, people ask me, "Hey, Hoot, why do you do it, man? Why? Just some kind of war junkie?" I won't say a goddamn word.
Shit. And people ask me, "Hey, Deuce, why do you do it, man? Why? You trying to be some kind of superstar or something?" And I won't say a goddamn word. Why? They won't understand.
Yeah, I told Deuce we straight, give me a dinner plate. Now load it up with all these rappers, let me demonstrate. Watch me devour them one at a time. It don't take a telescope to see I'm one of a kind. Soldier let me off the leash, now the monster is loose. Told them boys that I'm a beast, yeah, and so is my group. RC1MG, if you don't know what I rep. With all this fire that I'm spitting, my throat stay with the strep. I tell them haters stay in step before you fall out of line. And if you looking for me, I'm probably at you on my grind.
Bring it back like a refund. Don't test me, I'm looking for a reason. He done lost his mind trying to elevate. So good they trying to give me like the flake gate.
Y'all really want that beef? I'ma kill this beef for the ones overseas, for the soldiers, sailors, and Marines, the airmen too. I'ma bring that heat.
Cause we don't do it for the money, we don't do it for the fame. We just do it cause we know we gotta elevate. Yeah, we gotta elevate. And they say life is a test, and without no struggle there could be no progress. We don't do it for the money, we don't do it for the fame. We just do it cause we know we gotta elevate. Yeah, we gotta elevate. And they say life is a test, and without no struggle there
33 a day who pass away. Yeah, we do this for the faith that many lives could be saved. For our warfighter family who needs some uplifting. As long as they're deployed, our music will keep sending. Money will keep spending. Someone's gotta lift them up. Cause there's no other music group like Redleg and Pi.
Cause we don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the fame. We just do it cause we know we gotta elevate. Yeah, we gotta elevate. And they say life is a test. And without no struggle, there could be no progress. We don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the fame. We just do it cause we know we gotta elevate. Yeah, we gotta elevate. And they say life is a test. And without no struggle, there could be no progress. We don't do it for the glory. We do it for the story. Yeah, we do it for the legacy of those that gone before me. For the heroes, the legends. They up their guard in heaven. Standing tall at the pearly gates on watch 24/7. For the fans, supporters, they always got our back. Hit the track, shout them out. Put their problems in my pack. Play it back, now relax. Blow some drugs, sip some jack. Let me take you to a place where you don't feel under attack. Let me take you on a journey, bruh. Forget your case and your attorney, bruh. Forget it. Cause they will never understand. It's a journey to the message pen and tell them what's the plan. What's the plan? Let them hate. We gon' put it in their face. Chest out, stand straight. Veterans in every state, every city, every place. They gon' feel the full weight. To my veteran community, it's time to elevate. Yeah.
You're listening to Redleg on the voice of U.S. Army WTF Moments. WTF Nation Radio. Call the show now at 415-889-83.
Hey, we're back. I got to Raptor 7, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you called on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm Skype on the phone. My fucking internet's down.
What the fuck, man?
I know, bro. Got to sit through all these goddamn commercials from Charter talking shit about Dish Network and DirecTV and how it gets cloudy or the wind blows a little bit hard or it snows, how satellite goes out. It's funny because the last time my internet went out, it goddamn snowed. And today it's super windy and there's no internet again. So, those commercials are really great on my fucking nerves.
Well, Omen has called in we were talking off the air about like how we're gonna dress, and he's got a really sweet shirt he's gonna wear, and everybody is so stoked for this event this weekend. Like I feel like I'm going to summer camp or something to hang out with all my friends and get away from some adults.
Dude, I'm all geeked up about this.
At some point, we all need to like have a powwow like on Wednesday before we get there, and it's just mass chaos. We got to have some kind of a game plan. Or, we're just going to hang out in the airport. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to be there on Thursday, so I can fucking come hang out with anybody at the airport on Friday. That's fine.
Oh, that's right. No, they're going to be drunk when they come get us.
Yeah. I'm there for an hour before you, dude, so I'm going to be at the airport bar for a little bit.
Fuck that. I'll just sit out in the fucking parking lot with fucking bottles of liquor so you don't have to pay for it, and then I'll just tell everybody where to meet.
That's perfect. Yeah, that way we could smoke cigarettes and shit.
Yeah, we're coming in. We're both coming in on American, so we'll probably be at least in the same terminal, if not the same gate.
Yeah.
I know it won't be the same
How
gate.
big is that airport?
It may be the same
That's
gate.
big.
Have you?
Is that a big airport?
Phoenix Sky Harbor is a nice airport. I got laid over there 8 hours one time, me and another guy.
You got laid for 8 hours with another guy? Nice.
I think you missed an important word. No, we had an 8-hour layover, and we went into one of the bars in the airport and got hammered and then sobered up. That's how long we were in the fucking airport. But we spotted a young kid, an airman, Air Force cat, kind of wandering up and down the terminal, and we pulled him into the bar and bought him a few drinks. Just because.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Right.
The more the merrier.
He was appreciative. This was in like 2004. I'd been out for a while, and the guy that I was with was a civilian, and I said, "Hey, let's buy this guy some drinks." He's like, "Why?" I said, "What do you mean why?" He said, "Uniform. Buy him a fucking drink." So maybe we'll get lucky enough to see somebody in uniform. We'll snatch them up, do a little mini interview with them, and get them some shots at 9 o'clock in the morning.
So I had a conversation with someone today, and they may know somebody. I don't know if I'm saying too much, but I can't see anybody message me because I'm just on my fucking phone. So whatever, they have a contact there that's the OIF rep for the hospital.
Oh.
So
good stuff.
There's a lead.
So now we don't just have to go in there and start walking around.
Yeah.
Good.
That's kind of what I was concerned about, is just we walk in there, we're like, yo, where's all the dudes that need us to talk to them?
Security.
Right?
Yeah, throw us out.
Get these idiots with their Red Friday shirts out of here.
So yeah, well, that's helpful. That's extremely helpful. I got these new fucking. I know you can't see. I went from headphones to like these snazzy earbuds. Motherfuckers make me sound weird to myself. I have to go back to the headphones.
I can't. I got my stereo Xbox One headset plugged into my phone, calling you from Skype. So I don't know what the fuck you sound like right now.
Yeah, you sound like you're on your phone.
No, good.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, you probably aren't. I don't know. I'm not even looking at how many people are listening. But yeah, this weekend, if you don't have the Periscope app for your phone, go get it and follow WTF Nation Radio. We're going to be on that shit all weekend. So you can just kind of see through our eyes what we're doing.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great. There'll be multiple phones. Omen's bringing a GoPro. That's 3 GoPros.
So Cause and Omen, you guys are both bringing one?
There's going to be so much video footage from this thing.
Yeah, and I found 8 of my phone or my external battery packs too, so I got all 8 charging.
Oh God!
I want all extracurricular activities captured.
Well,
not absolutely. All extracurriculars. When I go and what I do on my personal time is my own shit. Pie.
Well, yeah, we've kind of laid down some ground rules about where we can
God
and
damn
cannot.
It, you faggots!
Video. Well, that's not about being faggots. It's never mind. I'll tell you off the air. Jesus.
Fuck.
Yeah, periscope.tv/WTF Nation Radio. But that doesn't alert you to when we're live like the app does. But you can watch the live broadcast there also. And stuff.
It reminds me of like this one time my buddy, he got a brand new like HD camcorder, and it was my other buddy's bachelor party, and there were strippers and cocaine. And we finally worked up the nerve to ask the strippers if we could do some cocaine off their ass, and they started joking. They're like, we were joking in the car about if we didn't get asked that it wasn't a real bachelor party. And my buddy's like, I got the camera, and everybody's like, get to the fucking car. Put that shit away.
The
fuck are you doing?
Come on, man. What a rookie.
Fucking new? Exactly what we need is a camera capturing 30 of us doing fucking felony.
Right. The cops get it. You can't deny it's you. I should bring my horse head mask and just wear it the whole time. No, that's not me. That's a horse.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you get to listen to the first hour of the show, Raptor 7?
Yeah, I was listening on my phone.
Yeah. Wow, man.
That was heavy, bro.
That was pretty heavy. Reminds me of my old Monday shows.
Look at all the callers you got.
I should get back into that.
There's lots of people interested in talking whenever we're not on here calling each other fuckwads and shit.
Did you get to listen to Pi this afternoon?
No, I didn't get to listen to that. I was occupied.
Yeah. He did good for, first time out. But then I got a text message, kind of an angry message from somebody.
Did you record that shit, Pi?
The fuck no, he didn't.
No, I forgot.
Are you gonna start?
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it. I completely fucking forgot, man.
Good. More podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have podcasts. How do you listen to the podcast? Well, it's easy. You could subscribe on iTunes. You can subscribe on Stitcher. You could go to the TuneIn radio thing, which wasn't fucking working today. I had to listen to Pi through the website, WTFNationRadio.com. I got to get a hold of the TuneIn people again and ask them why I can't listen to this goddamn radio station.
Hey, here's an idea. How about you use our own fucking app?
What app?
The WTF Nation Radio app.
No way, we got an app?
Play. Yeah, it's on Google Play.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
That's actually what I was using to listen to the first hour of the show this evening. By the way, Pi, speaking of that, how come when I'm on 4G, I can't play what's playing and be in the chat room talking with motherfuckers? It's like the chat room doesn't work unless I'm on Wi-Fi.
It's your phone. You should be able to.
Okay.
I was doing it last night.
On 4G and not Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Well, fuck. The new phone.
Time for an upgrade.
I've known that for a while. I've just been waiting for a reason.
Oh. I got a while yet before I get an upgrade. Over a year. Whatever. 2-year contract. Who cares? It's fucking iPhone. Anyways. It goes for the 6 to the 6S. Like, how could that be a whole lot better?
Yay. I heard it's a little bigger or something. Maybe shaped a little. You'll have to buy a new phone case. It's that different.
Rusty's got not only does he have the fucking step rails on his truck, he's also got the 6 Plus.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like, how do you carry that thing?
The Apple 6 Plus is like a mini fucking tablet.
Right. It's huge. It's got a good microphone on it, though. He sounds really good when he calls. All right, enough about that.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, enough tech talk, I guess.
Oh, man. From the Memphis metropolitan area, I saw this story when it broke several days ago. The Memphis Police Department has launched an investigation after a photo showing 2 young children with duct tape over their hands and mouths went viral. Facebook user something. Here's a Raptor 7 name. One of these funny names that I can't really pronounce. Jaton. Jaton. Jaton?
I like Jaton.
Jaton, just silly Jai baby.
Or Jaton.
I got to put it in the chat because I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to show it to everybody. And then that way I'm off the hook on pronouncing it.
I like Jaton.
Jaton, just silly Jai baby. There, look there, everybody.
That sounds like Puppy Monkey Baby.
Yeah, this guy's already called in like 2 or 3 times tonight.
Oh, man, what's up?
But, hey, my boy's getting ready to go into the Air Force, and I just thought I'd throw him on here tonight and give him a, from an Army guy to Army guys, just let him get a good rouse.
Well, I was going to say, I'm afraid I can't really tell him much about the Air Force because I don't know. I mean, I've got a cousin who's in the Air Force. And
yeah, no, I just wanted to let him get a good rouse from you all.
Well, he's going into the Air Force, so he's obviously got a much higher GT than anyone on the show.
I don't know about that. I mean, you could be stupid and be in the Air Force, right?
Oh, sure.
Is this guy stupid?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got me beat.
So he wants to join the military to work at an airport?
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, he wants to be a pilot.
He wants to be a pilot?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. Don't you have to be an officer to do that?
He's trying to go to the academy.
In Colorado Springs?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. So he's going to be in the Air Force and he's going to be an officer.
That's what he wants to do.
This call just keeps getting better.
We don't want to talk to this guy, or do we?
Well, and that's the thing. I'm an Army NCO, and my son wants to be an Air Force pilot.
Oh, it's your son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like your buddy. Well, that's different.
No, it's my son.
All right.
And hey, you feel my pain. Feel my pain.
So gay jokes are off limits then.
You can do all the jokes you want for this boy.
All right, put him on the phone. Let him talk to Raptor 7.
All right, here he is. What am I supposed to say exactly?
Well, hello is a good way, or hey, what's up?
Start with a traditional greeting. a traditional greeting is a good way to start. Hi.
Yeah.
Why are you going to the Air Force?
What?
Why are you going into the Air Force? You know you can fly shit in other branches, right, that aren't so gay?
I just want to fly fixed wing, man.
Oh, shit.
Well, with the Army, I can give you a student loan repayment program that can be unmatched to where you can go get your own pilot's license and never have to worry about paying for anything ever again without having to worry about qualifying for the officer academy. I can do this.
This guy's never going to make it in the Air Force. He can't talk.
No, that's a perfect officer right there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I don't know what to say now.
Oh, come on,
at all.
Shut up, LT.
Oh, man.
Just find an NCO.
Run this shit.
Right.
Yeah, find an NCO. You'll be fine.
What's an E7 in the fucking Air Force? What are they called?
First sergeant.
First
Isn't
sergeant?
that a command master tech sergeant?
No, it's first sergeant. An E7 is a first sergeant.
All
Your
right.
command master tech sergeant.
Go find the
First
nearest fucking first sergeant. Just do what he does. And shut up. You've already got the not talking part down.
class. Yeah, you won't be able to find one. They'll be in the room watching cable.
I think he's got the not listening part down as well.
So what the fuck, man? Your dad's was an Army NCO, and you're gonna sully the family name by going not only into the Air Force, but you're gonna be a fucking officer too. No wonder your dad put you on the phone with us.
He's going to be an officer and a gentleman.
You hate your father?
God damn it, Private, speak the fuck up when we talk to you.
Are we not enunciating clearly enough?
No, you're enunciating perfectly fine.
That's what it is. You have some kind of your father wants.
Oh man.
What am I supposed to say?
man.
Don't think goddamn pride. Speak the fuck up when you talk.
This is the future of the military right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the future.
Fucking its own being and fucking find the words that fucking we want to hear.
I need you to hang up the phone right now and start watching some war movies.
Go do push-ups. Put your dad on the phone.
Restrepo.
Go watch Pretty Lady. Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. You can watch Pretty Woman too. The thing of buffet, cat.
Oh man.
I didn't even hear what he said that time.
Put your dad on the phone.
All right.
4-count push-ups while we're talking to him.
Exercise.
Oh my God, he gave up already.
Oh no, I told him to put you back on the phone. That kid, I don't know about him, man. I don't.
He already graduated the academy. Don't worry.
Just half left face. Front leaning.
I told him, I said, here's your test tonight, boy.
I don't think he's gonna make it, man. Maybe as an officer.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
We're going through the same shit we all did.
Man.
Hey, when I was 18, if I got thrown into that fucking lion circus just now, we just fucking put him through it. I'd be like, dirt too.
Oh.
Well, hey, thank you guys for giving him hell.
Oh, anytime. Our pleasure.
Yep. Guys, have a good night. Good luck in Arizona. Wish I could be there.
Well, you can live vicariously through Periscope. Just download the Periscope app on your phone, and
I've got to do it.
We're gonna be on Periscope all weekend.
Now, I did. Where are you guys at in relation to Huachuca?
Oh shit! Anybody close to Huachuca?
Because I was in Huachuca, which is in Tucson, which is maybe an hour south of Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh, none of us are really that close to that. Like, I'm flying from Reno. There's people flying from Memphis, people flying from the fucking far East Coast, like as east as you can get, East Coast. Yeah, none of us are really close to Phoenix or Tucson. None of us are really close to Arizona. I don't know, is Reno, Nevada close to Arizona? That's about as close as we are.
Shit, I don't know. I know we drove up there.
and had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you guys have a blast. Have a blast for me. Have a blast for all the other guys in the military. Enjoy yourself. I think it's awesome what you guys are doing, and thank you guys so much for what you're doing.
Right on, man. Hey, thanks for the call and for the kind words. Go make that kid do some push-ups.
You guys are awesome. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Thanks for the call.
Yep.
that poor kid. Yeah, thrown to the wolves.
Do you hate your father? What are you doing?
What was I doing? Oh, I was reading the story from out of Memphis about the
Jatoy or Jaleel.
Jatan. Jaden. Anyway, the
Just
Memphis
silly jail baby.
I don't know. The Memphis
Jatan,
Police
puppy
Department
monkey baby.
has launched an investigation after a photo showing 2 young children with duct tape over their hands and mouths went viral. A Facebook user, name I can't pronounce, who has since deleted her profile, posted the photo with the caption, "Kids for sale, 45% off because they bad." The Memphis Police Department immediately opened an investigation after being alerted to the photo last week. Other state departments are also investigating the photo. According to WMC, the news channel I be watching here sometimes, the Tennessee Department of Children's Services has limited information but is researching the incident before launching an inquiry into the family. Many social media users have expressed outrage, but Darion King, who WMC has identified as the whatever name's cousin, said the picture was, quote, basically a joke in a post on Facebook. And I totally get it. Like, it was supposed to be a joke. But if you're going to duct tape your kids' mouths and hands, you may want to reconsider putting it on social media, especially given the climate today where everybody is always instantly up in arms about everything. Darion, who is, who did I say Darion was?
He's
the
a cousin of,
yeah.
what's his name?
Here's what Darion said. "I don't really too much care about the people. They have opinions." He spelled 2 T-O. "Our family and friends know the love we have for all the kids in our family. It's just crazy that out of a whole lifetime, they judge a person off this one event. Basically, it's a joke. A joke."
Wait a minute. So you mean to say people can't judge me if I just go out and kill someone one time?
Well, it's just a single event. No, you can't judge people based on one event.
Yeah, you can't judge me on that one murder.
He says, basically a joke at the moment that people just went overboard about. People make mistakes, and that's what this situation is, a lesson learned. They are safe, unharmed, and loved. That's all it is to it. I can't really argue with the guy's, defense of the position. Assuming that he's being sincere when he says people make mistakes and it's a lesson learned. Or is he just doing damage control?
I don't know. I didn't realize the damage duct tape would do until we got this new private straight out of AIT to the unit I was in. And he was a real loudmouth. And we tried to tell him, I don't care how tough you are, man. I don't know how many of us you can, beat up, but I know how many of us we're going to use, and you're not going to win,
Right.
And so we duct taped him up, hands and mouth and everywhere, and shoved him out into the fucking motor pool in the middle of winter in Hohenfels, Germany. And left him out there till he figured out a way to fucking get himself out of the duct tape. So, fucking 30 minutes later, he comes walking into the Cadalto, and he's fucking freezing. He had no cold weather gear on. And he starts ripping the duct tape off his hands because he broke loose from the chair. And we're like, you may want to let your hands warm up. Put them next to that heater. Let your hands warm up. And he didn't listen. He was, peeling skin off his hands with that goddamn duct tape. Mainly because it was cold, right? Lesson learned. I haven't duct taped anybody's hands and shoved them into the cold since then.
So,
I'm sincere about that.
Don't, these kids don't like they're 2 or 3 years old. Don't fucking duct tape toddlers.
It's common sense, man. If you're fucking around with a teenager or some shit, okay, yeah, it's going to be looked at as fun and games. But fucking little tiny kids, man, come on.
Yeah,
use your fucking head.
Duct tape your fucking
Scotch tape or masking tape or
How
something.
many times have you wanted to duct tape your kids, Raptor Mom?
Oh, I haven't, but look at the kids' names. Common sense doesn't exist.
Whoa, you can't be judging motherfuckers off their goddamn names that you can't pronounce. What the fuck are you thinking?
Look at the kid. What were the kids' names? I didn't even see it. I don't think they put the kids' names in there.
Oh, whose name was the baby?
Oh, that's the chick that
J-Ton,
originally.
monkey.
Oh.
Baby monkey baby.
That was the kid's
Whatever the
name.
fuck his name is. He was like the dad.
All I could think was like, yep, that kid's gonna end up on Beyond Scared Straight.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
That's so weird.
I don't know. We do all these conversations about people that aren't disciplining their kids, and they're turning out to be little shitbags. Now this guy's disciplining his kid in a fucking total wrong way, but at least I guess.
Maybe someone needs to employ him and send him to Gitmo.
If I was his friend on Facebook, I'd be like, bro, duct tape, man. The kid's 2. Scotch tape, masking tape. Come on, dude.
Pi, they can't send him to Gitmo. There's not going to be anybody there.
500-mile-an-hour tape and zip ties.
They're fucking emptying that place out.
There you go. Just zip tie the kid together.
550 cord.
Yeah. All right. Here, I'm going to read another story. I want you to form a mental image. Hold on. Let me download the picture.
Hey, you can send a picture in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So guess what? If you're not in the chat room, go to WTFNationRadio.com. Click on the link that says like live chat or some shit like that, and join the chat room.
All right, I'm gonna read a name and I'm gonna do this story. While when I read the name and as I'm reading the story, I want you to form a mental image of this guy, and then I'm gonna post a picture, and I want you to tell me how close your mental image was to the guy in this story.
Now, you got to wait about 30 seconds for the delay.
Right. Meet Harrison McLean Hewlett. That's the guy's name. By his own account, the 18-year-old Floridian, quote, has a job and money, but still likes to burglarize cars as a way to ease his boredom. Master Hewlett was arrested early yesterday in connection with a recent series of thefts from autos parked in Palm Harbor, a community on the state's west coast. During police questioning, Hewlett reportedly copped to the 2 a.m. burglary, saying that he and 4 friends drove around looking for unlocked vehicles to get money. Hewlett also felt the need to say that, quote, he has no remorse. Additionally, the teen noted that he has a job and money and just does this because he's bored. Hewlett made sure to add that these people got what they deserved, apparently for leaving their vehicles unlocked. Hewlett was charged with auto theft and 4 counts of burglary. He is locked up in lieu of $45,000 bond on the 5 felony charges.
Jesus Christ.
While court records offer no information on Hewlett's, quote, job and money, the teenager does have $164.16 in his jail commissary account. Yeah, fuck. All right, so here's the picture of this guy. Everybody got your mental image ready? Now, here he is.
Whoa, hold on before you post it.
Too late.
Fuck. All right, don't click on it. Don't click on it.
Don't click. They're going to click as soon as it goes up.
Oh, well, you know what? 6 can't see it yet. So, 6, what's your mental image?
That's 7 on the phone. You still
7.
haven't figured these guys out, huh?
No, I still get these 2 faggots confused. 7. What's your mental image? Since you can't see this picture, what's your mental image of this guy? Describe him. What was his name, Redleg?
What was his name? Let me scroll back up. Harrison McLean Hewlett.
All right, 7.
I'm gonna guess a skinny little white kid.
Okay, a bit more features than that. Like that brings to maybe down to 3/4 of fucking Americans.
Stupid nose. Maybe some fucked up grills, right? Yellow teeth, maybe fucked up redneck, right?
Can't see the grill.
Dicked up hair, probably not a traditional haircut. Probably looks like I would assume, he looks like the skinny Columbine kid.
Well, he looks a lot like a Columbine kid.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking good at this.
I'm good at casting judgment. I don't know what to tell you.
No, he's not skinny. He's kind of filled out, but he just looks like a fucking
normal white kid.
I mean, I think a lot of people may have had the affluenza teen in mental image.
I'm picturing more trailer trash.
No, he doesn't. No, he kind of looks like, I guess, a middle-class family type of kid that may be on the geeky side, but gets kind of bullied.
But he has no remorse, and he's burglarizing cars as a way to ease his boredom. And his name is Harrison McLean Hewlett.
The McLean Hewlett is what made me think trailer trash. But yeah, I could totally see a regular suburbanite fucking Columbine kid that thinks he deserves better in life than what life's fucking shelling out because he's an antisocial little fucking tool bag.
He definitely looks antisocial.
My question is if he's bored and stealing cars, what is he going to move to next? Or stealing from cars?
He's not moving anywhere for a while. $45,000 bond.
Well, I know, but I mean after that.
Yeah, that's only $4,500 though.
Yeah, and for somebody who has a job and money, surely he can. He's still in jail.
Well, he's got like over $100 in commissary.
I'd assume he's going to move up to Craigslist robbery and then probably murder.
Yeah. Where did I see a story about some tainted methamphetamine?
Well, that's just everywhere. Wait.
Oh, no.
Methamphetamine? Fuck me. Meth on taint or taint in meth?
No, tainted methamphetamine. It gets laced with some kind of disease. And no, it was something that my cousin shared. Never mind. The local story.
Your cousin takes tainted meth?
No, my cousin doesn't do meth. Wait, stop trying to twist this into something.
I thought we were going to have taint talk.
We can talk about taints if you want to. Speaking of my cousin, he just mentioned me on Facebook.
Stop talking about my meth.
No, it says post random shit here. I'm on the radio right now, man.
Stop fucking trashing my meth, bro. I'm trying to make sales.
Well, while I got his Facebook open, let me see if I can find that story. No. This dude posts a lot of shit on Facebook. No, that's not it. Here it is. The Hot Springs, Arkansas area meth supply possibly contaminated with Ebola.
What the fuck?
Meth.
Smoke Ebola?
I just smoke Ebola. Meth recently brought in from Texas, as well as the ingredients used to make it, could be contaminated. If you have recently purchased meth in the Hot Springs area, please take it to the police or sheriff's department so it can be screened with a special device. Do not use it till it's been checked for...
This has shades of when we were coming back from Kosovo in '99, when a rumor started circulating the unit that said there was something in the dirt that they weren't going to be able to drug test us because everybody'd fucking pee hot, so.
The hot boys. Of
course, the hot boys. Yeah, the hot boys fucking smoked a bunch of weed, and then we got back and had a fucking piss test after our first 3 days. And we had a whole hot boy platoon of fucking retards. Oh, fuck. Had shades of that, you know what I mean? Meth may be contaminated with Ebola. Bring it to the police station. We'll test it for you.
Yeah.
How do they get a hold of Ebola?
Well, I think I see what's going on now that it says click here to read more. Yeah. Bring your meth to the police or sheriff's department so it can be screened with a special device. Do not use it until it has been checked for possible Ebola contamination. Please share.
Because everybody's issued fucking Ebola detecting devices.
Right.
Dude, that's funny.
God.
It's almost as dumb as fucking you got warrants out for your arrest. Hey, you've won a car. Come here. It's courtesy of the local sheriff's department.
Right.
You want your free high fidelity stereo system? Come on down. Jack's fucking pawn shop.
Right, come claim your prize. Oh, man. What you want to bet some people go get their shit checked and go to jail?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guarantee it, man.
They'll be bopping around in there, walking in circles, heading over the meth. You done yet? Done yet?
I don't have Ebola, do I? Oh, man.
Tweakers are fun.
Tweakers are stupid.
Yeah, they are.
Almost.
You ever heard the world? Oh, go ahead.
No. What were you going? I was going to another story, but I want to hold off.
You know what town has the Guinness World Record that's as the world's largest trailer park?
I'm curious.
Nevada.
Where?
It's Sun Valley, Nevada.
Nevada.
Yeah, right. It butts up against the North Side of Reno. It also has the Guinness Book of World Records for most felons per capita. It should have a world record for the fucking meth brewery of the fucking United States too. There's a lot of classy people out there.
There are 82 homes for sale in Sun Valley, Nevada right now.
Fuck, maybe we should set up the WTF Nation radio headquarters there.
They never find us. Yeah, it's classified as the world's largest trailer park. Most of, I'd say probably 80% of the homes there are trailers. There's no sidewalks. It goes from like Reno, where they're trying to like rebrand it as like artsy fartsy and friendly to the public, and they've like renamed the areas of the town like Midtown and, you know, the Southeast, you know, whatever they call it. I don't even know. This is all a couple of years old where they've tried to like rename and rebrand the city to be more, I guess they're trying to bring in the Burning Man fucking Bay Area hippies, all artsy fartsy and shit. But yeah, then it goes into Sun Valley. You kind of like crest over a mountain into the fucking the valley up north, and it's just trailer park. Huge, dude. It has to be like fucking 5 miles by 10 miles. It's pretty big, and it's all trailers.
That's a lot of trailers.
It's a lot of fucking trailers, dude.
A lot of trailer type people.
Oh yeah. It has the it really does have the world's the Guinness World Record for the most felons per capita and the world's largest trailer park.
That sounds like the perfect place to do the Redcon 1 after party.
Oh shit. Oh well.
Yeah, anytime you see on the news SWAT standoff, you don't even have to click on the article. You can just know 4th Street in Sun Valley. Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Here's some news that's probably not really news. Half of all people killed by police have a disability.
I remember this shit from earlier. Like, isn't that fucking everyone in the United States right now? Like, everyone has some kind of mental disability.
Almost half of people who die at the hands of police have some kind of disability, according to a new report, as officers are often drawn into emergencies where urgent care may be more appropriate than lethal force. No. I'm going to stop right there.
Urgent care being a bullet to the fucking head?
Yeah, urgent fucking lethal force is what it is. Because you don't, listen, as a law enforcement officer, you don't have time to fucking try to reason with somebody who's trying to kill you. This fucking, I can tell from the first fucking sentence, this entire story is flawed.
Bleeding heart story.
And I see the direction they're trying to go. Yeah. The report proposes that while police interactions with minorities draw increasing scrutiny, disability and health considerations are still neglected in media coverage and law enforcement policy. What else are the cops supposed to do?
Be therapists?
Here's a quote. Police have become the default responders to mental health calls. This by the authors of this study. They propose that people with psychiatric disabilities are presumed to be dangerous to themselves and others in police interactions. Yes, of course. Because when you attack people, civilians or police officers, you're a fucking dangerous person. How much simpler can that statement be? If you pose a threat to somebody, whether you're mentally disabled or not, and it's a tragedy, really, if a person doesn't understand what they're doing is wrong. But you're a danger to people.
After all these fucking shootings are like Trayvon Martin or all these other fucking idiots, the police departments everywhere kind of invited media and fucking other people to come out and take part in a fucking exercise. Whereas, they would pull over a person violating, road laws or fucking whatever, some minor fucking circumstance. And then in an instant, like the tables would turn. Like this person would like pull a fucking gun or some shit. And they had to fucking react like and fire sim rounds or whatever. And what are they going to do? Are they going to fucking shoot? Are they going to not shoot? Fucking like, what the fuck do they do? And it's like, these people, they wrote their little fucking report and news stories after. Like, they were flawed. Like, they said themselves, the amount of time you have to react to to not only compute on what's going on, but then fucking decide on what the fuck you're going to do. It's an impossible fucking task, you know? So even after all of this fucking bullshit, the media then still wants to put all this bullshit on fucking cops. Cops have a hard-ass fucking job, man. Like, hard as fuck. You have to make stupid fucking decisions in stupid amounts of fucking time. Like, sometimes they're going to get it wrong. But at the end of the day, as long as you're sincerely making a judgment call and not based off any other fucking stupid parameters, if you're making a serious fucking judgment call, you feel your life's in fucking danger, then fuck it. You do what you got to do, man.
I could give you a firsthand account of a situation. I got a call when I was working the streets in reference to a subject who had pulled a knife on his mother. This is how the dispatcher put it out, and effectively ran her out of the house. Now this guy's barricaded himself in the house and he's armed with a knife. When I get there, two other officers get there, and we were met on the street by the mother who says, "Yeah, he's still in there with a knife. He pulled the knife on me. He threatened me with it." And he had, I don't remember exactly how she phrased it, but she effectively said that he has emotional problems, mental problems. I think she said something like he's not all there. So I said, well, you know, what is it that you want to accomplish? And she says, I want him out of the house. So here I go into a fucking house where I know a guy is armed with a knife and has already threatened to use it on his own mother. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So we go in. He's in the bedroom. The door's partially open. There's a full-length mirror on a wall, and I can't see him except for in the mirror. He's standing there with the knife. I could see him in the mirror. He doesn't see me. I have to make a decision at this point on what I'm going to do. Because we can't just leave. We can't leave. The guy threatened somebody with a knife. I'm bound by law to do something. So I break leather on the dude. I pull my pistol. And I order him to come out. Drop the knife, come out. No response. So the other two officers, they come up with this scheme that they're going to like fog the room with pepper spray. We're going to pull the door shut. Wait a little while. Open the door again. See what happens. I told him, I said, listen, guys, it sounds like a good plan in theory. Here's what's going to happen in practice. We open this fucking door and this dude makes a move towards us with his knife. I'm shooting him. That's it. There's no other alternative. I'm not a mental health counselor. I'm not going to try to talk to the guy. Not only is it not in my job description, it's a bad move. The dude can't help that he's mentally fucked up. Yes. But when you call a first responder to deal with a situation, the first responders deal with the situation in the methods that they've been trained. So they fog the room with pepper spray. We shut the door. We hear the guy flailing around.
You got overruled.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to shoot the guy. I mean, that wasn't my go-to response. That was just, personal defense. So we give it a little time. We open the door. The guy has dropped the knife at his feet and is kind of rubbing his eyes. We all three simultaneously hit this dude and knocked him out of his shoes and took him to jail and charged him with aggravated assault. But we did what we were trained to do as police officers, not as fucking mental health professionals. You don't get to talk to somebody when they're armed and willing to use their weapon to endanger your lives or the lives of others. It's not how it works. And by reading this article and the verbiage in this article saying, well, you don't have to shoot them or you don't have to use less lethal force, you use the tools that you have at your disposal in the moment. If you want to talk to somebody who has mental health issues, here's an idea. Put them on the other side of some glass where they're not armed with a fucking knife and then talk to them. But the idea that police officers somehow can go into these situations and always diffuse them by talking to somebody is absurd. Go ahead, Raptor 7.
You remember that video I showed you that happened in downtown Reno of that big fucking huge Samoan bitch getting tased? And she just like fucking fell over like a goddamn tree.
Yes.
Knees locked, just fell the fuck over backwards. You could see the cameraman shaking. He was filming it from like 150 feet away.
Yeah.
It, like shook the ground where he was at. That was a big woman. It was a fight in downtown Reno, and there was like, I don't know, some Tongan dudes or Samoan dudes, big ass Islander types, and they were fucking up some other people, probably some drunk white guys that got too lippy, you know. And then the cops were there, and they go up to try to break up the fight, and this big woman, not just fat, but just a big Samoan woman, you know what I mean? Like fucking at least my height, probably, judging from the video. She was all the other dudes' heights and as big as the dudes. Pulls out like a stick, like a baton, like an asp kind of thing, right? Yeah. And the cop tased her ass, and all these fucking comments when the news linked it, the Channel 4 News here in town linked it to Facebook. Everybody's like, "Oh, did they really have to tase her? Oh, she fell down hard. She probably fucking busted her head. Oh man, did they really have to do that?" Okay, well, if they would have shot her, everybody would have said, "Oh, did they have to tase her, or did they have to shoot her? They could have tased her." Oh, but since they tased her, did they really have to tase her? It was a woman. Yeah, that's the size of a dude. Have you fucking stood toe-to-toe with a fucking Tongan or Samoan woman? They're big women.
All these fucking Monday morning quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I can't stand those fucking people.
Well, they could have just tackled her instead of fucking tasing her. Oh, so then she gets tackled by a fucking cop that treats his job like he's supposed to. You know, he's the hunter of men. He works out like he's hunting men. You know, and then some big-ass linebacker cop tackles some fucking chick. Oh, do you have to tackle that hard? Couldn't they have just pepper sprayed her? Oh, did she really need to get pepper sprayed? Maybe they could have just talked to her.
Talking to a woman out of her mind?
No, did they really have to take her to jail? Maybe they could have just let her go. Where does it end?
Yeah, it never does. It never does. No matter what happens.
Not.
Armchair quarterbacks.
Well, it's not only just, you know, your example of that woman. I mean, with the kids that, you know, my son's going to be my size soon. And a lot of kids, you know, when they're adult size and they're just out of their fucking mind, or, you know, look at Trayvon Martin doing shit they're not supposed to. And we're supposed to be able to, first responders and police officers are supposed to be able to judge whether it's a 14-year-old kid or an 18-year-old kid. It's crazy.
So my brother's a pretty big dude. I'm 5'9", 200. My brother's like 6'3", 320, right? Like it's a lot of fat, and he doesn't have that much muscle structure. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick, but, you know, he's more fat than muscle. You ever try to push a fat person? They don't move very far.
You know, as a police officer, I made every attempt to handle a situation by talking. But there comes a point where time for talking is over. And I am not going to injure myself trying to place you in custody. I'm not going to latch onto a big fat dude. I'm going to spray you. I'm going to tase you. I'm going to fucking hit you with my baton.
Get your knee blown out so you fucking don't have any livelihood for you and yours anymore.
Pongo wants to talk to Pi.
Back like a dick.
Go ahead, Pongo. I know you want to talk to Pi.
Yeah, hey, Pi. What the fuck was that for?
What's up, motherfucker?
I just wanted to discuss. I don't know if you have the ability to. That's what I thought, because every time I call in, you just scream like a fucking moron. So usually that's my job. So.
Well, maybe I'm taking your job, you fucking reject.
Wait, what?
How long did you ban him for? Oh, he's not even banned anymore.
I don't want your job, Pi.
I didn't say get my job, you dumb fuck. How about you clean your fucking ears and listen?
Well, I can't understand you because you're fucking
Wait, my fucking
and you're yelling. I can't understand you. Say that again, but normal. Yeah. More American, please.
Someone fucking translate for this bitch.
Well, you can translate if you just sound more American.
Raptor Mom says we got to do the game. I forgot.
Well, your teeth getting in the way because they're so fucked up.
Oh shit!
What the fuck you want, Ponog?
Pi, you've missed out. You've missed so much.
I know, right?
Yeah, Ponog has kind of become a fixture around here. We have grown to love Ponog.
Hey, if you weather a 30-day ban, and fucking come back like you didn't miss a beat, then fucking good enough. I'm done.
Right. Yeah. We can never ban him again. We can never ban Ponog again. He survived a 30-day. Like literally, nobody unbanned him. He sat out a 30-day ban.
Yeah, he didn't skip a beat when he came back.
Hey, fuckers, I'm back. Oh shit.
Touche.
Ponog, you want to play Are You Smarter? Where's Raptor 6? We got to have Raptor 6 to play this game. Or
I
Omen.
think didn't he just come on? I got a tip.
Hey, he may be lurking. I was going to say he came in long enough to unban Ponog and then he left. Like, how did he know? Ah, fuck.
He knows.
Oh, shit.
The Raptors contest the disturbances in the force.
Right. If somebody's fucking with Ponog. It's not cool.
Well, it's like that happened in the fucking other radio chat for the main page faggots the other day. They started talking about merchandise and shit, and I just all of a sudden I'm on there. I'm like, I can sense a disturbance in the inventory.
Yeah, you did. Oh, shit. Oh, we need Raptor 6 on the phone so we could do Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old in Raptor 6? Shit. Ponog, you want to play?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
We need one more. We need another caller. If you want to play Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old, because she's got to go to bed, right, Raptor Mom? Is that why we got to do it?
Hey, Chief Executive Potato, call in, you fuckhead.
Oh, yeah.
I want to listen to her cranky ass tomorrow.
Okay, Chief Executive Potato, call in so you can play Are You Smarter. This guy hasn't won shit.
Poor Potato, man.
Hey,
Guys,
what is the record?
Does this 10-year-old do Common Core? Because I may be fucked.
Maybe.
I don't think anyone does fucking Common Core.
This 10-year-old's smarter than the average 10-year-old.
Right.
So
Okay.
call us, faggots.
Raptor 6 is boycotting until
How
Hotshot is liberated. Fuck Raptor 6. I don't know what's going on.
Raptor 6 is pissed off because the good idea fairy decided that, you know what, ops chat should be ops chat, and let's make a BS chat.
It doesn't matter to me. I have both of them muted, so I don't care either way.
Me too.
I know whenever I have any station business to talk about, I just fucking message Redleg directly. I'm like, hey, you see that shit in ops chat? No one foil, he didn't. I just know he's going to turn it on and look for it.
Yeah, you scroll up past all the other shit, and there it is. That's how we do it.
That's how we conduct business.
Just kind of off the cuff.
Everything that's not important. I'll monitor the ops chat, know when there's something important. I'm like, yo, check this out.
Hey, Chief Executive
He's like,
Potato,
all right.
you motherfucker. All right, this may be him. This better be Potato. Is this Potato?
No. That fucktard.
Is this Vince?
Yeah. Who else is he going to do?
Vince plays every week. Vince, your record sucks.
Hold on. Let me go get one.
I think at this point, like, Vince is like trying to achieve to cover his car and bumper stickers.
I will win against Minnie.
Right, so we're playing, where's Omen?
I'm right here.
What were we going to do? Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old in Omen tonight, since Raptor 6 is boycotting the fucking station?
Yeah, I'll fill in.
All right.
Approved.
Even more shots.
Shots.
I'm getting my shot.
Mini approved.
All right, let me find the things, because I lost them. Here they are.
Nunya.
You guys know how to play, right? I know Vince knows how to play.
I forgot.
Vince knows how to play.
Yeah, I know how to play.
No, I don't know.
All right, Ponog. I'm gonna read a series of clues off, and when you get the answer, you just blurt it out. Yeah, you get a sticker if you win. 2 rounds. Fucking Potato. You missed your chance, Chief Executive fuckhead. He leaves. Then we get ready to do the game. Now he's back. You missed your shot. All right, here we go. This is the category is Where Am I? Okay. I am a European country.
England.
I was behind the Iron Curtain in the Cold War.
Russia.
Let me turn this fucking thing where I can see it. To the north, I am bordered by the Baltic Sea.
Poland.
Yes.
That's it.
Good job, Omen.
Yeah. Thank Howie and his jet ski for that one.
Howie and his jet ski.
What are we laughing about?
Poland.
And shots, Minnie. Shots. We're winning.
WTF Nation Radio 1. Listeners 0.
Voting.
All right, next one. The category is Who Am I? I am a fictional character. I have also been seen in movies.
Bugs Bunny.
I said that already.
I was the product of 2 teenage kids from Cleveland. Oh, somebody's going to get it.
Fresh Prince.
No, he was from Philly. My birth parents were Jor-El and Lara.
Superman.
Who said Superman? Vince?
I did.
Oh, you finally got one.
Bacon.
I'm running around the house. I won.
Congratulations, Vince. Ponog, what happened?
Pop-Tart.
Butter on a Pop-Tart.
Butter on a Pop-Tart.
Butter on a Pop-Tart?
If you never had butter on a Pop-Tart,
no.
So freaking good.
Dip
Peanut butter on a Pop-Tart.
No, regular butter. Like you put a Pop-Tart in the toaster, and then you fucking put butter on it like it's a piece of toast. And fucking delicious.
You toast Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, you toast Pop. What the fuck? Eat them
Well,
straight out of the
sometimes.
pack?
You're weird.
Yeah, he's weird, right?
I haven't popped Pop-Tarts since 07 to 09.
They're called field tarts.
Field tarts are different.
Tarts.
Like you can't toast field tarts.
That's all I know. I grew up in the ghetto.
If you have a refrigeration and a toaster, then you should be putting butter on fucking toasted hot Pop-Tarts. I learned that from Family Guy. They made a whole song
Retards.
about that.
What kind
Have
of
you ever
tarts?
put butter on Pop-Tart?
No, I don't do buttered Pop-Tarts.
Just try it.
I don't know, Vince. If I had to survive off of field tarts for 2 years, I probably would never eat a Pop-Tart ever again.
Hey, you know what? I haven't eaten a Pop-Tart since.
Of course not.
Those damn Pillsbury toaster strudels, though.
Oh, those things are great.
Oh.
Oh, that icing. Oh, fuck yeah.
2 icings on one. And you sandwich
Cherry
it.
filling.
Right, you got it. If you said
No, the strawberry cream cheese.
if you put
just
the
grabbed
Y'all
my
are
first
making
light.
me hungry.
if you take the
kid,
little
man,
packet of icing, because you know the icing's kind of frozen when you take it out of. If you take the little packet of icing and put it between the 2 slots of the toaster, just let it lay up there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right, Vince?
Yeah.
Oh my
Now, don't do
God.
that shit. You'll burn your shit down, bro.
No, you won't. Because the coolness of the frozen strudels and the frozenness of the icing contradicts, just like you cannot melt a bottle of water, a plastic bottle of water. You can throw that sumbitch on top of a fire and that motherfucker won't melt because the water keeps it solid.
This has been Toaster Strudel Science with Vince the Stoner on WTF Nation Radio.
Done.
Oh, man.
Suck it. You got to teach her to say, suck it, nerd.
She does.
You got to teach her to say
You should to say it more often then.
Oh,
It's going to be more fluent.
Go suck it.
No, suck it, nerd.
Is it not moving?
Hey, Redleg, you're a scumbag.
I know I'm a scumbag.
She's got that one down.
Right.
Hey, where do I get that song? I want to buy that song. Where
The
do I
like
get it?
that is red scumbag.
What, you want the scumbag
He
song?
wants the scumbag song.
Yeah.
I should make it available for download. We don't want to sell it.
We should. I'm probably going to do a remix of it. I think there's certain parts of it that need to be redone. So So give me a couple of days. We have a better version.
It's on YouTube though. You can go to our YouTube channel. That one and the "Fuck You" song, the CeeLo Green with Raptor 7 "Fuck You" song. What was the other one that's on there?
Oh, the Goddamn It song.
Oh yeah, the "Goddamn It" song that's on there.
Yes, we have a YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and look for WTF Nation Radio. Let's take a quick break. Good night, Mini Raptor.
Good night.
Good night, Mini.
Shots.
I like potatoes.
Of course you do.
Only deep fried.
Yeah. Buy all the potatoes.
Fridge fried potatoes. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we'll take a quick break. Congratulations, Vince. Vince finally won. Are you smarter than but Raptor 6 wasn't here, so.
I know I failed.
Does it count?
Well, no, you did not win. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old in Raptor 6? But you did win. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old in Omen? So.
Well, it's 1-1 me Omen.
All right. We'll take a break, guys. We'll be back right here on WTF Nation Radio. Somebody say shots.
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 Where's the mini Raptor? Where's the mini Raptor? Where's the mini Raptor?
Okay, here's the mini.
Where's the mini Raptor?
Okay, here's the mini.
What's up, Minnie? What's up, Minnie? What's up, Minnie? What's up, Minnie? Where's the mini Raptor? What's up, Minnie? Where's the mini Raptor?
Okay, here's the mini.
Mini Raptor. Mini Raptor.
Yes, red leg.
Shot.
Red leg.
Yes.
You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag.
Yes.
Wait. You're a scumbag. Red leg. Wait. You're a scumbag. Red leg. Wait. You're a scumbag.
Mini Raptor, let me ask you a question. Do you really think I'm a scumbag?
Yes.
Good answer.
You're a scumbag.
What Mini Raptor said.
Wait.
I think we need to talk about the message.
You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag.
That's okay. I'll take it. I'm a scumbag.
Shots for Raptors. They're delicious and nutritious.
They're delicious and they're good for you. They're delicious and they're good for you. Red leg.
Yes.
Go suck it.
Why are you being so mean to me, Mini Rap?
Fag.
You just got called a fag by a 10-year-old girl.
Kid of the Year award?
Oh, shit. God, she doesn't give a fuck about this fucking radio show.
Red leg. You're a scumbag.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
All right, guys, we're back. And fuck, what now? I've already covered all my stories.
Hey, I just created a group on our YouTube channel.
There's a group you can do that?
Yeah, man. You can create like categories and shit. But I just created one for original WTF Nation radio songs.
What?
So now, yeah. It's kind of slick like that.
Yeah, we need. We've got plenty of material. We need to make more songs. Oh, look, there's Jim Beam.
I missed all that. Damn it, man. Fucking so many days without sound effects. It's like we were back in a fucking third world radio country.
Wait, third world radio countries have radio?
Pirate radio.
Yeah,
And
Pi's
radio.
doing it.
Arr.
By the way, Pi sounds pretty good. What the fuck did he do? He fucking
Microphone
get a-
upgrade.
or something?
Yeah. Hey, Jim, Pi's doing a lunchtime show.
With a ghetto radio mic.
Oh, it sounds better.
I think I seen a picture. It looked like a damn mic, taped to a stick.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Much, yeah.
It had some 500 cords, some 100-mile-an-hour tape, and bungee corded to a fucking damn bookshelf or something.
Right.
Yep.
So everybody's been wondering, where's Jim Beam? Where's Jim Beam? Jim Beam's been sick.
Yeah, I've been sick, folks. Sorry.
He had the,
Sorry.
He had the creeping death, and now he's back. Glad you got it taken care of.
Well, maybe I'm on the uphill side of it. I'm on the plateau, so hopefully I can come off the other side and I don't backslide.
You didn't get a hold of any of that Ebola meth, did you? That could be what it is.
Well, I've been sick and I made an appointment and they couldn't get me in on Tuesday, and Wednesday they were closed, and so the earliest I get me in was last Thursday, and so I show up and they got a note on the door said, "Fuck you, we're closed," and
maybe just go to the
no
VA.
answer Friday, and I finally got a hold of them today. And they're like, "Oh, we had a power outage, and we couldn't get our list to call who was supposed to come in." And
my
but you can
go-to
come in
solution for healthcare, if I need urgent care, is taking a page out of Raptor 7's playbook and just showing up at the emergency room at the VA.
Yeah, I could have did that. I just didn't want to drive up to 60 miles to the emergency room.
Oh my God.
Or 45, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that. My VA is like a mile and a half from here.
Yeah, mine's really close also.
I don't have an emergency room.
You just got a clinic?
So last time I missed my appointment, I called in and said, I didn't sleep too good last night. I'm not feeling good today. If I come up, I'm going to smack the fuck out of somebody. Reschedule.
Oh, they rescheduled you. Imagine that. So, Jim, guess what we're doing this weekend?
Let me think.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Yeah.
Pretty
accurate. All right, winner chicken dinner.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say shit.
Say more shit.
I don't want to anymore.
Oh,
I don't think he wants to incriminate himself.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh, all right then. Gypsy wants to know what's Ebola meth. You had to have listened to the entire show. I don't think I want to cover that.
Hey, you know
again.
what? You can listen to the entire show if you go onto WTFNationRadio.com and hit podcasts and look for tonight's show.
Really? Do I have to go to WTFNationRadio.com to listen to the podcast?
Yep, because you missed it.
Well, I mean, I can't do it through iTunes or anything like that.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Did you set up iTunes?
Well, yeah.
Because iTunes is fucking gay.
Pi?
I don't. I hate fucking iTunes.
Come on, man. Work with me. Don't let your personal prejudice
After
interfere
our
with your
bullshit,
ability
we're
to...
trying to get the fucking WTF Nation Radio app.
Let me tell you guys, I've told you the story. Some of the newer listeners aren't aware of the fact that I almost killed Pi and the entire Apple everybody that works at Apple over this fucking money. Because they
didn't want to take our fucking money is the problem.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, that worked in our favor. It's more money in the hookers and cocaine fund.
Oh yeah.
But you can't put the app on a fucking iPhone unless you do a bunch of shit. I should write a tutorial.
You should.
Yeah. I'll try to squeeze that in with all the other shit that I have to do for this fucking radio station.
Maybe you should do that while you're coming down and the hooker's laying dead on the floor.
I'm not killing any hookers. I'm not
Maybe
going.
she killed herself
We just said she was laying dead on the floor.
I'm not going back.
I'm just going to throw this out there that I would prefer if we didn't do any homicide while we're down there.
Well, you know what? Maybe she got hold of some meth fucking crazy shit, Ebola meth. And maybe she fucking took that before she decided to give you some anal. And like, once you came around from the ether, like, oh my God, I got a dead fucking hooker on the ground.
Well, if you go
Call
to,
she gave him anal. She's a trainee.
if you go to the WTF Nation Radio Facebook page, turns out we have somebody who's volunteered to pick us up from the airport if Andy can't do it.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we got a ride if Andy can't pick us up. It's right there on the Facebook page.
I can't look at the goddamn Facebook page. My internet's shut off.
Well, I know. Well, it's not shut off.
Pay
It's
the
just fucked up.
motherfucking bill.
I don't think that's the. I think he paid the bill. It's just his internet service provider's giving him the fucking.
I don't think so. I think he took his cable money and put it into the Coke fund.
Not likely.
That's what the radio station for. I just bought a plane ticket to fucking Arizona. I got money for the cable bill, bro. All I pay for is internet. That's all I want. I pay for a service. I want my goddamn service. You fucking communist fuck.
I feel your pain.
When I called him and talked to him earlier tonight, right about the fucking start of the show, 5:00 my time, they're like, "Well, there's been an outage reporting reported already in your area, and we're working on it. Is there anything else I could help you with?" And I'm like, "Yeah, credit me for every second that this shit isn't fucking on."
They don't like that.
And she, oh no, not at all. And she's like, "Okay, well, I'll credit you for 2 days, and then if it's not back on in 2 days, call us back." And I'm like, "It better goddamn be on!" Like, ow, fuck.
2 days? I got a fucking radio show to do. 2 days.
You're nicer than me. They tried that shit me one time. Like, okay, you're out for 42 hours. That's $2.73. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. I pay for 100% of the time, and I didn't get to use it 100% of the time. I want fucking 50% off.
There you go.
Hey, y'all need to hook up with Andy's or whoever's down there and see if you can find the Eric Stoltz, a.k.a. Lance Phoenix. So, you never know when you have to rush a hooker over and stab him in the chest with a fucking syringe.
Hey, Sheriff Joe will drop you off.
Did you see the Facebook post, Pi?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, Andy. I'll pick you up at the team.
Yeah, it's a picture of Sheriff Joe.
Yeah.
Sheriff Joe's going to pick us up at the airport.
Made arrangements.
Thanks, Sheriff Joe. We appreciate your hospitality.
Thank you for your service.
Too, so we're good.
I'm thinking with the amount of contact we've had with Sheriff Joe over the past week, I think he's going to be your PSD.
He may be. I doubt it. I don't have the cops showing up at this thing at all, unless somebody calls them.
Yeah,
that can be arranged.
I'm pretty good at ducking the cops.
Raptor 7,
not too worried about that.
Cos wants to know if you've tried turning it off and turning it back on again.
You fucking kidding me?
And Pip wants to know if you called Badger for help.
Well, of course I tried turning it off. I tried turning it off and turning it back on again because that's what Charter told me to do before they give me the goddamn credit.
I fucking hate dealing with it. There are very few people here right now who remember this, but like a week after WTF Nation Radio went on the air, my fucking internet service went out for like 3 days. Then I went through it with Comcast to the extent that I was ready to go find like where Comcast is and throttle somebody. I feel your pain.
Oh, that's the same as Time Warner Cable. I'm pretty sure we went on air one night when I bitched out Time Warner Cable. Them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I know Charter and Time Warner are sister companies.
Oh, let's make a phone call right now. Let's call someone.
To who?
Was that Horseshack?
Oh, let's. I'm going to post it right now. Bam. There you go. It's in chat. We need to call that number.
Okay, wait a minute. What is, quote, that number?
That number is going to save us, or save you guys, for this coming weekend.
Okay, I need more information before I just willy-nilly place a fucking phone call.
Trust me. Call that number and you say, sir, I've been told that you are going to be our PSD for this weekend. And that's it. It's done.
Totally not doing that.
You got to do it. I'll do it.
Let me talk to him.
I know. I know what it is. I'm not calling the fucking Maricopa County Sheriff's Department.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's Sheriff Joe's
I'll put on my
personal number.
professional white people voice.
That's the Sheriff Joe's personal number.
I don't want them fucking knowing me, man. I don't want them to know who I am.
It's okay.
I think
I'll
you
take
know
care
what?
of it.
I agree with Redleg. No, I agree with Redleg on this. I think this is a horrible idea.
You know what? I'm gonna put it on speaker. Like, oh fuck, how'd I do that?
Holy shit! No wonder.
Are you talking or am I talking, Pi?
I don't know. Well, you can't talk because. Well, yeah, I can put up headphones. Hold on.
We're staying at the Quinta Inn.
Yeah, in
602
in Phoenix.
Yeah, in Phoenix.
761-801. Right, here we go. Ready? Right, hold on. I've got to put on speaker. Someone.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Oh, Sheriff Joe, you piece of shit.
Sheriff Joe changed his number. He knew we were calling.
Damn.
I was ready to.
Good job, Sheriff Joe.
Hello.
You've
How
just
are you
gone
doing
down in
tonight?
my books. Damn.
You know, I'm not averse to doing a prank call, but when we start calling law enforcement agencies, I get a little concerned.
No, I was legitimately going to ask him for some PSD work.
Right, and then they'll show up, and then what? Raptor 7's got hookers and cocaine. What the fuck are we going to look like?
Well, I didn't think that far into it.
And that's why you're not station
Why do you think
management,
we
Pi.
said no. Yeah. It's talking about let's call the cops and let them know we're showing up. Hey, you guys record everything.
We're going to smuggle booze in and fucking, no outside drugs. We got to get them there, and then they're going to come in and take all the drugs. Then what? The weekend's going to suck.
Drugs or hookers or nothing. We're in jail, fucking in pink suits, and living in GP mediums.
All that from the inception, Pi was just a bad idea. You need to rethink your whole approach to radio.
Hey, unless we make the Arizona news, we'd be famous.
You know what? I'm comfortable with the level of fame we have right now. Nobody knows who we are. I love it that way. WTF Nation Radio. What a joke.
Man, I'm disappointed. Sheriff, though, has a bum number. I'm going to find his fucking real number.
I like that guy's MO. Fucking put a bogus number out there for everybody.
Well, I don't blame him
if you're in dire need of help.
After this weekend with the Trump protesters and stuff.
Ah, shit. Cause is our only hope.
I got a lot of faith in you, Cause.
I do too.
Man. Oh man.
That's all good.
I'm prone to horrible decisions, man.
If Cause comes through this thing smelling like a rose, he definitely earned his position.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Might
shit.
give you some sticker.
Yeah. All I can think about all day at work is going to fucking Phoenix this weekend. Like I'm a complete waste of space in my job right now.
That's funny you mentioned that. Me too.
I shouldn't even be there. Like I'm just fucking living off the company teat right now.
It's wasting payroll. I don't know how many times I said I don't give a fuck what you do today. I don't know how that's.
I'm going to Phoenix this weekend. I don't care what you do. Shut up.
Yeah, I was literally saying that. That was my exact. I don't give a fuck what you do, man. I don't fucking know. Like that was my mantra all day today. I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit what you do. And it's just gonna get worse between now and fucking Thursday night.
Well, I told my wife, I said, I got to be at the airport at 6 in the morning. Oh, my God, it's early. I said, you get to go home and go back to bed. I got to make a fucking 2.5-hour flight to Arizona, and then I got to get off the plane and start drinking. You think you got it rough.
And then we got to kind of work a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know this is a big, like, vacation trip, fun time, right, event. We're all going to have a great time, blasty blast. But we still got to network and keep our wits about us enough to fucking not make ourselves and the radio station look like douchebags and still network and do business, you know?
All right.
To a certain extent.
Here's what I figure, right? We should at least start a GoFundMe account right now, and just in preparations. And, you know, if everything turns out pretty good, then it's just more funds in the hooker cocaine fund. But on the off chance that Sheriff Joe does turn up and is not your PSD, then we need to throw something out there.
I know we got discretionary funds for that. It's covered already.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to throw out the address and the jail information phone number so people can just like inundate the switchboard, and we can probably like maybe DDoS it and
free Redleg and Raptor 7. Free Redleg and Raptor 7.
You think we could get the guys from the event to come picket the fucking jail for us? Jim Beam can call in and just play shit all over and over and over until they hang up on him and just keep calling back.
Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here before we IP ban you. Hang that shit up.
What a fucking idiot.
Raptor 6. Azure.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, God.
That ought to do it, right?
Do it. Just fucking, oh, look, here we go.
I love black people.
Oh, look, there's the address to the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office.
Put money on our books.
Yeah. Oh, look at the jail number.
We need your spin number.
Well, you at least need more than fucking $100 on commissary like that one dude did.
Shit, I got to start breaking into cars tomorrow.
Well, you know
Redleg has the
CP large.
Redleg has the fucking the radio station fund PayPal card, and I got $500 stashed away.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I think we should be good. Let's
I
do
mean,
something really stupid.
That should cover like Raptor 7 and myself. None of the rest of you guys can get in any trouble.
Yeah, well, Omen says he has a G stashed up for fucking, the same reason. So I think at least the three of us are good. Cause I hope you got a fucking nest egg.
Well, in dire emergencies, 6 has a GTC card.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
When
By the time
I pictured that guy from Three Kings pulling that map out of his ass.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, I think we're good as far as bail money goes.
Yeah, we'll be okay. I wonder if they take a personal check.
That'd be cool.
Got checks, got money, right?
Yeah, they'll hold it for 14 days to clears.
Yeah, by the time they realize that shit's gonna bounce, we'll be fucking out of the state. Suck it, nerd.
Oh shit! You think Soldier Hard would post bond for us if we got locked up? I should ask.
Get an AER loan.
He will when we threaten to blame all the drugs and fucking hookers on him.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, they have a sister company there in Arizona, Phoenix, that would probably go bond on you.
Oh, the last thing I want is that beer-gutted fuck knocking on my door with his mullet.
I hate that fucking dude, man.
Just get Redcon 1 to front the funds.
I'd be all right with him knocking on doors. That big titted old lady of his, I wouldn't want beating on the door.
Get off my porch, Beth.
Beth, you fucking skank.
Torpedo attack.
She'll start yelling. You just shut the door on her.
What are you going to do, pepper spray my door? Get out of here.
I don't know. Leland and that other little weird kid of theirs will fucking come crashing in through the bathroom window.
They're all felons. They can't carry a fucking firearm.
I would relish the opportunity to beat the fuck out of one of those guys.
Stop the felon start from carrying a firearm.
Oh, man. I'd love to slam the door in Beth's face and then fucking punch Leland in the throat as soon as he comes through the bathroom window.
Leland. As soon as he stuck that fucking stupid-looking face of his in the bathroom window, I'd grab him by the collar and just bloody his face.
Just drag him in.
Yeah, pull him in. Yo, you want to come in? Come on.
And if we just beat him up, say, "Forgive me." Let's pray, Lord Jesus. I'm sorry that I went evil on you.
Let's pray.
Yeah, you want a cigarette? You want a cigarette, Leland?
Let's pray that your plastic surgery goes well because you're going to need it.
Hey, guess what? Sheriff Joe's got this shit going on. So on his website, under Contact Us, here's a whole bunch of numbers. One of them is Deadbeat Parent Line.
Yeah.
That shit is awesome. It's not like fucking, child support line or anything. Deadbeat Parent Line. I love fucking Sheriff Joe.
Pi trolling the fucking Maricopa County Sheriff.
I'm going to call him for a job.
He's trying to get us locked up before we even get to Arizona. Thanks, Pi.
Hey, I do what I can.
Pi wants to take over the radio station, Raptor 7. I don't appreciate his fucking motives.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's what I was thinking a little bit ago, too.
Well, you can pick up what you put down inside jail.
All right, IP ban for Pi.
Hey.
Pi, your input is restricted to afternoon time only.
Raptor 7, you going to sign off on this IP ban?
Whoa, what do you mean afternoon time? Where did that come from?
Isn't that when you do your deal? Isn't that when your shindig is?
Oh, my new show
Monday,
during the afternoons?
Yeah.
Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Fridays? Oh.
Yeah.
I like
Pi
that.
has about as a good chance of running this fucking show by itself as you picking up a fucking piece of shit from the clean end.
That's a Jim Beam-ism, I guess.
Potato wants somebody to pick him up so he can be the DD.
Okay, Potato, where are you that we can pick you up? I mean, I don't have a problem with you driving us around. I know you're. Listen, if you can make it and you're close enough, I'll buy your ticket to the event.
He's somewhere in Texas.
Texas? What the fuck? We're not going to Texas. We're going to Arizona. Totally different state.
flying.
Next.
How are we gonna we're gonna fly to Phoenix and then drive to goddamn Texas to pick you up?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's like an 18-hour drive.
I offered to drive through and pick Mom up on the way through, but she didn't want to go.
Well, I want to go.
You want to go outside, retard?
Well, you gotta let me know now, man, because it'll take a few days to get there on the Harley.
Oh shit!
Lubbock,
Oh.
Texas. He's in Lubbock, Texas. He wants to go to Arizona with us.
How far is that from Phoenix? Like 12 fucking hours?
No.
If he starts walking now, he can meet you at the airport.
Yeah.
Take a Greyhound.
Greyhound. Get on the fucking ride the big gray dog.
$35.
Do they have the tornado bus where anybody is? No.
I've heard of those. I've heard of those. You know what? I've seen them.
Right.
I haven't seen him for a while.
It's like $10 if you're Mexican, or $50 if you're white. Yeah.
They're the ones with the beaners be running.
How much do they charge you to ride that, Vince?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking beaner. I
Well,
don't
I'm
ride
just
the
asking.
fucking
Would you think you would get the Mexican price, or you have to pay the white guy price?
Hey! You know what? We need to bring Vince on staff. Then we have a black guy on staff.
Vince is
Boom.
a black
Done.
guy. What are you talking about, Pi?
You know, when I got home from Iraq, it was February, and my ex-wife's daughter went to school, and they were talking about Black History Month, and then she comes back, Daddy, how did it feel when you were how did it feel like when you were segregated? What the fuck are you talking about? Segregated? You're black. No, I'm not. I'm just really fucking dark. She went even after that. She went back up to her teacher, who was a fucking Puerto Rican. You can't tell me nothing. My daddy black. I go to pick her up. Are you telling your daughter that you're black? No. She's going around telling everybody that her daddy black, that she's got special privileges. God damn. Emily,
Where the fuck did she hear
black.
that?
I am just really tan because I was in the freaking hot ass desert and the shit cooked me.
My daddy crossed the bridge in Selma.
Well, you could claim that you identify as being a black person.
Black privilege, Joe.
Like that chick.
Yeah.
So Vince, what are you, Native American, Hispanic?
Yeah, here you go, Vince. Hashtag Vince Lives Matter. We're going to start the Vince Lives Matter movement right here on WTF Nation Radio.
There we go. Mrs. Vince is on right now.
Yeah, I'm sure she told you as soon as I put that in there, right?
Yeah. She was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I see her on camera. She's definitely not black.
No, she's not.
But hey, there's a black guy behind you, Miss Vince. Call 911.
Cool, Sheriff Joe.
What's really funny what's really funny, we live in a gated community, right? It's a whole bunch of rich white folk. And her and I were walking the dog one night, and a constable strolls up. What company you work for, boy? Because there's white people here.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
No, but the constable stops us. We're walking the dog, and the constable stops us, and he turns directly to me and says, "What company do you work for, boy?" Or, "What company are you in, boy?" And me, 74th Engineers, what the fuck are you with? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the military. I thought you were asking what company I was in when I was in the military. Oh, I don't give a shit. Whose lawn you cutting?
So much fucking overt racism around there.
Wow.
Oh, fuck, Vince. On behalf of all white people, I would like to apologize for the misplaced racism against you.
I don't. I think that was a great story, and it should happen more so you could tell us more shit like that.
What, you want to hear about my ex-wife's husband? Her daddy freaking told me when I knocked on the door, I don't need my yard cut.
Yeah, you told us that the other night. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh my God, man.
Dude, we went out on a date, and that whole day, it was spring break, and that whole freaking day, we were at Moody Gardens, and every 10 minutes he was calling, "You better not be with that damn Mexican, making Mexican babies. I don't want no brown grandbabies."
Wait, you're Mexican? I thought you were black.
No, he's not black or Mexican. That's the funny part.
Oh,
I'm a coconut.
He's a coconut.
So you're Puerto Rican?
No.
Hawaiian or Polynesian?
I'm brown on the outside, but white on the inside.
He's a
You from Thailand by any chance?
Hey, Pi, it's funny that you said that you mentioned that, because I talked to somebody today who thought that you were actually in Thailand, not Pi.
Oh, I know. I talked to someone today that swore I was from Thailand.
Right. This is the same person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's all to hell about your accent. I told her I said, just listen to him for a few more shows. You get sick of that fucking accent. I said, no. And she's like, I think it's sexy. And I said, well, yeah, but he's also fucking, what'd I say? Fat, bald, and stupid, just like the rest of the WTF Nation radio staff. Yeah, I said, you'll get over it.
Hey, I'm not fucking bald.
Not yet.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Are we judging by Lee Major standards?
Oh, no, wait.
No
I left a word out.
Old and ugly.
I'm not going to get bald, dude. Males on both sides of my family died with all their hair. They turn fucking gray. But they die with a full head of hair, so don't fucking on me.
And it was in a shoebox.
I'm just choosing to ignore that.
Okay, all right. So Thursday, what happens Thursday? I go get the mohawk Thursday.
Yeah, I don't get to go to Arizona Thursday. That's what happens.
I wouldn't want to go Thursday. Yeah.
Are you spraying Rogaine on the center of your head?
Well, no, dude. I mean, I got fucking up here. I got it. It's just the widow's peak. Don't bust my balls on the air right now. Come on.
I'm looking at your cam right now.
Oh, look.
And I see baldness.
No,
everywhere.
you don't. No, you don't.
You shaved your shit.
Yeah, but what's left is going to be. Come on, Vince. I thought we had gotten past the superficial stuff. You're not Mexican. I'm not bald.
It makes it easier when you go downtown. Trust me, there's less resistance.
Oh, peach fuzz. I see now.
I'll make a deal with you. You don't call me bald. I won't call you Mexican.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad we could come to a compromise.
Look at you guys making friends.
So can we hire Vince as the first black staff member?
I like Vince. He's all right for a Puerto Rican.
Colored. Just say colored. Or ethnic.
He's a colored boy.
First minority.
I'm not a minority. I'm a majority.
Yeah, because you're illegal.
Fuck you. I'm not illegal.
I heard that. We all heard that.
Sorry.
Jim Beam. Such a perv.
What?
The what?
How's that perving, man? You know what I mean?
Talking about Nene being bald?
I bet she was. I was right. I mean,
yeah.
Ain't very many women nowadays that are not bald.
Yeah, but supposedly, and I don't like this, but supposedly the pubic hair is making a comeback, and I don't like it.
I don't like
Public
it either.
hairs. Public hairs.
Public hairs.
Pubic hair.
I don't like
dude,
it.
That sounds dirty. You just say public hairs.
Mrs. Redleg strictly against it.
Pubic hair is gross for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is that it traps odor. That's a fact. So, gross. Just for that. I mean, there's a multitude of other reasons. It looks stupid.
It's even lubrication.
It looks stupid. Yes, approved.
I don't know what else. I mean, I could go on for days, I'm sure, making up bullshit reasons why I hate pubic hair. But
I don't like it either.
Least of which it traps odors. That's reason enough to just get rid of it.
I was going to say something about the aesthetics. I wasn't going to say it looks stupid, but now that you say it looks stupid, I kind of am leaning towards it looks stupid.
I mean, if it's like a little runway or a little triangle or something.
Yeah, but you can't have
runway. Yeah,
you can't have a landing strip, but have the hairs be 6 inches long. That just defeats. You know what I mean?
In the day, that like the full bush type of style was like all the fucking rave. Like King Henry VIII was like all over that shit.
I've seen
here. I thought you were gonna go for like John Holmes or something. Would you go straight to King Henry VIII?
Well, that's one of the reasons that we fucking declared our independence from England. They're a bunch of gross weirdos.
No, dude, it's all about that power.
See, Pi liked it back in the 70s when they dropped their panties. They looked like the fucking Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. How many fingers is your pubic hair? Disgusting.
How many hands? Like how you measure a horse?
Yeah.
How many hands is your pubic hair?
Oh my God. Ladies, we don't like it. Cut it all off.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Cams are down.
No, they're not.
No.
I have a person for that, by the way, to monitor the cameras.
What? Other than Howie?
Yeah, other than Howie.
Oh, yeah, he's fired. Yeah, we fired Howie. Howie broke the radio during a record-setting Raptor show. Like an hour before the show was over, so we canned his ass. And then now he's back as a radio personality. But yeah, now if you guys, if the cam's broken, yell at Nene and Koss. That's who you guys yell at.
They can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nene's cam's been fucking up all night.
Oh,
well,
that's it's her individual camera. It's not all of them.
Invisible.
Oh, Nene.
It was really weird. The first time her shit froze, and then she unfroze magically. Her eyes turned like this glowy greenish blue, and then like she smiled, and then her teeth came like out of her face. It was really fucking weird, and then it disappeared, and she became regular again.
I can't tell if you're fawning over Nene or if you're having a bad trip featuring Nene.
Oh, I was just gonna say that happens all the time.
Oh, okay. You know what? It might be because she has no more paint.
No. Okay, so the chicks say that hairy balls are gross, and yeah, I get that. That's why, manscaping.
What about saggy balls?
Oh, well, that's nothing I have any control over. Expose them to a little cool...
like 18 inches and shit.
All right, well, expose them to some cool air vents. Come on, man. Mrs. Vince is losing her fucking mind.
Get you one of them bowling ball bags that you put your bowling ball in just to shine up and fill it full of ice and soak those fuckers and
they'll go back. It sounds like a good place to end the show.
No.
So tomorrow night, assuming Raptor 7's interwebs gets...
Yeah, fancy. So remember, from all of us here at WTF Nation, to all of you out there, wherever you are, the Light at the end of the tunnel? Maybe you.